What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 6 of the Bloodborne playthrough. I got scared there, the doll. I was like, wait, there's another player with me already? How is that possible? But no, that's just our friend, the doll. Anyways, looking forward to getting through the Nightmare of Mensis in this playthrough and doing something I haven't ever done before. I am going to go to Canehurst and actually resurrect the Vile Blood Queen really quickly, using that bloody mass that we collected earlier. So, let's see. Let me just double check what all I'm running with here. Keeping it kind of classy, I see. Alright, good. So, we don't have any cash to be buying anything. That's perfectly fine. So all we're going to do is head up to, I believe it's this one right here. We'll go to the Vile Blood Queen's chamber. And since we have some, I guess, remnants of her flesh, and since she is immortal, we can actually bring her back. So I wanted to show you guys first that this is what was left of her. Just a writhing mass. We were able to collect a little sample. And that is the queenly flesh right here. What remains of Annalise, Blood Queen of Canehurst, this pinkish lump of flesh remains warm, as if cursed. Yeesh. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tag this lamp, go back to the dream really quickly so we can actually teleport to the intended area. And our destination is going to be the Altar of Despair. And if you recall, this is where we faced off with Abritus. And of course it's not there. No. Where is it? Altar of Despair, right here. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to jump on over here. And I've actually never done this, so I'm really excited to see how it all plays. Why is my blood staining? Oh, that's a blood stain. I was going to say, what? I haven't died to Abritus in a long time. Okay. So, let's see something we've never seen before. Offer flesh to altar. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. And you're like, wait, what? Okay, so there was actually not like a cutscene or anything. That's very interesting. So, let's mosey on back over to the throne. I'd be curious if we could continuously, you know, now defeat her or whatever, or kill her, I guess, and then that would leave behind another lump. I don't know if we can cycle through it like that. That'd be kind of interesting to test. Anyway, so we're going to go to the Vile Blood Queen's chamber yet again. And we'll see what happened. So it says time flows in reverse. That's interesting. There she is.
Closest of kin, bearer of I welcome. What is thy?
Interesting. So she acts like she never died. She never says anything about like, hey, it got just beaten to a pulp earlier. But yeah, she is cool looking. I really like her mask. I'll be honest, I don't remember her wearing that color. I thought she was wearing a red dress. Do we remember what color dress she was wearing? Because I certainly don't. I thought she was wearing a red dress. Now she's wearing like a grayish dress. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to be teleporting back to the Hunter's Dream for the final time, heading over to the workshop, because the Nightmare of Mensis is a pretty tough area. I would say you get a lot of different things working against you. So what we want to do is, that scared me, we want to make sure that we have a sufficient amount of sedatives. We want to make sure that we have a weapon that also deals fire damage. And so we've collected plenty of blood gems along the way that have granted us the ability to use this. So let's go ahead and do everything we can to get ready. So first things first, I guess what we can do is find the best gems for the best damage out there. So that's our 18 plus. We definitely want that. That's solid. Nothing better than that. Okay. Blood gemstone. Let's see, physical attack up, but attack versus the kin is down. So it's not really necessary. I mean, that'd be 5% isn't the worst, I suppose. We could consider that. And this just increases our attack against beasts. So the fact that our attack versus the kin's gonna be down just 5%, I don't think that's gonna be game breaking. So we can continue on. And then we have this, our blood gem that we got from the brooch. Now, I guess we could technically, we gotta switch over to fire here, like so. So all the damage now is gonna be fine. We get HP plus, up. That's fine. I think for now that'll be sufficient. We'll get better blood gems. Well, we'll get a few decent ones, but more than anything, the best way to get more powerful gems is going to the Chalice dungeons, which we might consider doing for this playthrough, but we're certainly going to do the DLC, which I've only ever seen a little bit of. Let's see, where was I? The Nightmare of Mensis should be this one right here. Nightmare Frontier, no. Oh, okay, I just never actually even went to the lamp, so we're going to go to Lecture Building, 2nd floor. Remember that there's some key events that happen after we defeat Mikolash. Once he's defeated, several quest lines will be closed out permanently. So what we're going to do is head on over to the Nightmare, but we got to go this way first. Let's see, how bad... Oh, yeah, no, the damage is sexy. That's not bad at all. What do you mean? Reduce damage against kin. I know they're not kin, but it doesn't even matter if we're doing this kind of damage. Really, bro? Get wrecked. Okay. Hopefully they give you some extra sedatives. No? Okay, that's fine. These guys drop Quicksilver bullets and sedatives, so it's never a bad thing to have some to farm them. There's a great farm for them down on the 1st floor. But it matters not. Instead, we're going to head over to the Nightmare of Mensis from the 2nd floor of the lecture hall. And if I recall already, in the previous stream, we got through quite a bit of content. We got through the Upper Cathedral Ward, defeated Abritus and the Celestial Emissary boss, and we also cleared out Canehurst. So we're doing pretty good. We're just got the Nightmare of Mensis to deal with, and we'll be on our way. So the important thing and the reason why we changed our weapon to deal fire damage is because if you don't defeat these guys with fire, when they die, they'll burst, and those tapeworm things that are impossible to kill will come out of them. So you don't want that. Just take my word for it. You don't want that at all. Get some bloodstone chunks. I'll just be grabbing all the rest of these items here. I'm going to show you guys an interesting mechanic. So that tower, specifically when it's glowing like that, will actually cause your frenzy to build up. So it's advised for you to wear a set or of equipment that has high frenzy resist. So this isn't a bad set to wear, the Graveguard mask, but there are a few others that are better. I want to say the oh no, the Ashen isn't as good. So yeah, it's probably one of the best sets to have on, to be honest. Right now, this is the highest frenzy resistance that I've seen so far. So yeah, that's excellent. The only higher resistance would be, this Hunter garb here, this variant of it without the coat. That's pretty interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't know that had higher resistance, but the Hunter gloves, all in all, very good set. Now the Ashen Hunter's garb probably is a little bit better. I remember it being one of the best. Let's see. Ashen Hunter. Yeah, so 60 frenzy resistance versus what we have, the 49. But that's what I got wrong. So if you wear a combination of the Graveguard helmets or the Graveguard, hood, plus the Ashen Hunter garb set, you're going to have the highest frenzy resistance. But anyways, that's only when this is glowing and you pretty much pass this little threshold here. So just keep in mind that when it's glowing, it will be building up your frenzy, so you want to have sedative ready. Also, there's going to be several enemies that are on this path that can also be inflicted by frenzy. So all in all, it's a pretty dangerous area. Dealing with the frenzy isn't as bad as we think, though, so but just be prepared. Alright, so we'll go ahead and tag this lantern really quickly. And then we'll circle around. Just try and kind of like Metal Gear Solid it, like take cover and stuff, and you should be fine. We want to get these guys' attention if we can, because as they walk through, typically they're going to be subjected to the frenzy as well. But take cover. You'll see that they'll start taking some heavy damage. Remember, we have a serrated blade with fire, so we're dealing all kinds of damage to these guys. That pathway has a shortcut that we'll later get to, but no need to be concerned about it just yet. Take cover if you can. Get that build up to reduce, and then all we're going to do is continue making our way up this pathway. Again, not too concerning, but it's definitely not something you just want to walk through or take your time. You certainly want to get through this area relatively quickly to avoid imminent death. That frenzy is no joke. So there's nothing up here, but I am going to show you guys kind of like, of course we have that again. We're going to be going over to that side, which I said was a shortcut. The shortcut is actually over by the lamp right there. There's going to be some giants in the lamp. You can see the purple glow of it leading back into that building. So we want to make sure we avoid that. So this is going to be fun. We're going to grab this item and then we're going to sprint past all the enemies. I'm just going to take this sedative just in case. I don't think from the other angle they can actually do anything for it to us or reach us. We're out of sight of that tower, so we should be fine. But we're going to run past these giants here. And the reason being is because these guys will pester us from afar, so we're going to just go circle around, run behind, and then start just doing work. Going to town, if you will. Remember, they're weak to thrust. So thrust is a great way to get these guys taken care of. They're not beasts, technically, so the damage that we deal is relatively low. But you have huge stagger potential for this, so I do like that. Anyways, we're taking these guys out first. Just, I'd say in reverse order, if you will. Opposite order of what we encounter them in anyways. Trying to avoid the rocks, because man, these guys are pretty accurate when they want to be. And the explosion, or once the rocks crumble, also deals damage. So it's got a really weird delayed damage effect that I just do not like. It's something I've never really gotten used to, so iframes on the roll are pretty hard to achieve. Alright. Remember, you can stagger these guys as well, so I didn't want to risk getting behind them though and getting hit by the rocks and all that, so no big deal. So now we got the bloodstone chunk. Remember, we just came from that pathway. Now we've cleared out everything so we could safely loot the area. There's not much else to do here, so it's just important to clear out that so that we're not worrying about the wrong thing. But we're going to grab this item over here to this side. Another bloodstone chunk, and we'll be able to upgrade our saw cleaver even further before long. So we're going to be introduced to these spider enemies. Anybody with arachnophobia? Avert thine eyes, or face your fears and look ahead. That's up to you. So we're gonna run in here really quickly. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought that messenger was something else. So we're gonna run in here, aggro these spiders, and then be careful because these guys are actually pretty difficult. They deal crazy damage, and they have some pretty decent range. Like it's unexpectedly long, so they can hit you from a great distance. And not only that, but they can pounce on you as well. So, but the damage that they deal is just crazy. So they happen to be, I think, a little resistant to fire, but it's not too bad because nearly every other enemy in here is either weak to it or it doesn't make them too happy. All right, really? There you go. They're just pretty tanky, I guess is the best way to put it, but alright, and he can't go through the door, but he can hit you through it very easily, so just be careful. He's got projectiles and a bunch of other things he can resort to, so just be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and extend the blade. That's too slow. We'll just do these fast strikes here instead. But yeah, extending the blades a little better gives us some reach. Remember, he can hit you through these walls and this little threshold at the door here, so just be careful. Don't get too greedy. Just a few hits at a time, because he can hit. He can do about 75% of your health in one hit. So you don't want to get too greedy with this guy. I hear the Bell Maiden. She's probably up there. Again, I don't play online too often, so I don't often have to deal with her as a threat. But there she is. So neat how like these little alcoves that I always found empty, now they have purpose. So now that she's been taken out, we're good to go. What did I just do? Oh. Take out this little spider here. And these little bastards get even worse in New Game. Oh, not New Game Plus, I'm sorry, in the Chalice dungeons. You think they're bad here. Well, they don't even compare. There's some, I mean, they can aggro from like many rooms and areas like across the way. I mean, they can do all kinds of ugly things. Not a big fan of them. But in the Chalice dungeons, they're even worse. Okay, I'm just spamming here like an idiot, but it works. We have a pretty powerful enemy up ahead. It's a battle with a hunter. You know, these guys are typically pretty challenging. He's got Rose Marinus as well, so it's quite a... It's got a deceptively long range, similar to the spiders we just faced off with, but they do have... well, I should say that smoke, if you're anywhere near it, it will certainly hurt you, so we want to avoid that if we can. So we're going to have our gun out so we can parry. One thing I need to double check on is, what is my build again? I don't know, let's see. If we had up to like 18 arcane, we could use the Augur of Abritus, which is just an excellent weapon for doing parries, like, you know, crowd control. Not crowd control, but creating distance between one NPC at a time. So anyone that's like humanoid or even up to like a smaller version of a giant, you can certainly use the Augur of Abritus to parry them or stun them, interrupt them, and it is it's fantastic. So, okay, so we're just kind of going quality build here, but no arcane. What a shame. I thought I would have had that there. There you go. There you go. That's the good stuff. I almost did my little combo there where I would have then used the Augur of Abritus, but we don't have the luxury to do that right now. Oh, I missed. Usually on the roll it's a good time to do it, but there you go. Hitting the, or interrupting the human enemies is the hardest for me, in my opinion. I thought he was going to do a combo there. But yeah, he's not faring too well. He hasn't used his Rose Marinus either, which makes it a little easier for us. But he's down now. I'm assuming he's just a student. An angry student. Alright, so off we go. This is an interesting little area here. We'll be revisiting it, the lower section of it, much later. Let's see. If I recall correctly, there's some goodies on the right side then. So we'll circle around really quickly. There's going to be these enemies that we see here that they won't aggro unless you're near, I would say, like their leader. The chief, I think is what it's called, but you'll see. Otherwise, they're kind of docile, but you do want to take them out. They're very tanky as well. Khalid Tarek, what's going on? Enemies are so easy for me. Same. Oh, the human enemies? Human enemies are easy for me. Nice. Sometimes they can be, in my opinion, they're the most difficult enemies to fight because they move like we do. All the other enemies really telegraph their techniques, and the humans do too because they have the same moveset, but they're so much faster. So, in my opinion, they're the most difficult. But thank you so much for subscribing. I would say I have the least practice with them because once you kill them, they typically don't come back. So yeah, I would say they're the hardest for me. Okay, so now we can go ahead and tag this little shortcut over here. This is a ladder. We'll grab this item right over here. Frenzied Cold Blood. And we'll drop down. Show you guys where it'll kind of lead us to. So remember I talked about the shortcut and the tower. When we're right above, below the tower, that's the tower up there. And if you come here, there's another lantern. So it's a good opportunity to actually light this lantern. And yes, you certainly can face off with these guys. There's really just one item over here though. So we're going to grab our single item. And then we're going to go on our merry way. Gosh, that fire effect is so loud. Oh no, I didn't realize he hit me that hard. Okay. Lovely. Alright, buddy. So anyways, you can get the viscerals on these guys, so best way to take them out. You can get 2 just because he pissed me off. There you go. And then now you're going to fall off the ledge, like you should. Right around here, we're going to grab our item, trying to figure out which one. Whoa, buddy. Alright. There it is. If we keep going on this path, it'll just take us right back to the other side where we first encountered the lantern or the tower with the light glowing from it. And you'll see exactly what that is in time. But we're going to return to the Hunter's Dream. We're going to use these 50,000 blood echoes really quickly, and then we'll return. We'll take that shortcut up, and we're going to clear out that lower area of that, I don't know, we'll call it that building. Alright, so let's see. You know what we could do? We could use one of the weapons. We could get another weapon just for kind of fun. It is kind of late in the run, but we can still get another weapon. One that has thrust. And it would help deal with some of these enemies too. Like I typically go Kirk Hammer because it's cheap. You can get it almost at the very beginning of the game. It's an excellent weapon. Ends up having, I think, A scaling and strength, so it's fantastic. It's really good. But the saw cleaver will take you through the end without much issue at all. But I might get this. I mean, just for fun. We could level it up pretty hardcore too. I've never used the Ludwig's Holy Blade, so I think it'd be fun to use. And we'll do some upgrading. We've got tons of more chunks and all that. The only thing we have left for this is the Blood Rock, which we'll be getting in the Nightmare of Mensis here shortly. So let's fortify some weps. Khalid says, "Is this your first playthrough?" No, not at all. This is not my first playthrough. This is just the first playthrough I've played in 7 years. This is like one of my favorite games of all time, so pretty familiar with most of it. I'm going to be doing a 100% guide on the channel here soon after we play through Black Myth Wukong. So the one thing I haven't done though is I haven't completed the DLC because back then it had just came out and I had only started it, so I haven't beaten that yet. But aside from that, like the base game, I know pretty well now, especially after replaying it and getting as far as we did. I kind of refamiliarized myself with it. Shayla, what's going on? I like your gear. Yeah, we got that crazy gear. Ludwig's Holy Blade is definitely the best if you're a strength and skill build. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's good. I don't know if it's the best, but it's probably has decent scaling and stuff too, but I think Kirk Hammer is one of my favorite weapons just because I'm so familiar with it. And then the Saw Cleaver, it's just hands down, it's a solid weapon. It's just a good weapon. But yeah, let's use Ludwig's Holy Blade. Mostly, the funny thing is, I won't really use the transform state much. I just like the sword for the thrust attacks. The thrust attacks are amazing for any kin. And, you know, we'll be facing off with some of those bros before long. So let's go ahead and use all of these upgrade materials to get our weapon up to speed here. And we'll be getting more blood chunks for sure. So let's also infuse it with some gems. Let's see. We have no gems right now. None of the gems. Let's see what the biggest number is. Okay, that's fine for now. And then what? That works for me. 180. 195, 203, 206. Okay, looks good, looks good. And then we'll do this. I want to keep physical damage, so I don't really want to mess with that too much. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, perfect. So now we have pretty good stuff there. Pretty decent damage output. So we'll go ahead and equip it because that helps, especially if you're trying to actually use it. But yeah, I think it looks amazing. It's one of the best looking weapons. It actually looks like the tombs that you open in the Chalice dungeons. So it's kind of neat. But anyways, we'll go ahead and see if we can level and get our skill up to 30. Ooh, I can't even level at all. In that case, we do that. Okay, cool. The DLC is goated. I can't wait to get through it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to jump into that here before long. Saw Cleaver is the best. In my opinion, yeah, the Saw Cleaver is my favorite weapon. It's my favorite weapon in the entire game. And then I just like the Kurt Hammer because I used it in my very first playthrough quite a bit. So those are just weapons that I'm most familiar with. The Saw Cleaver is amazing, almost all throughout. I just did the Chalice Dungeons off stream on my other file, the file that I'm just working through to get 100%, my 100% walkthrough. So I have a second file that I started, and I got through all of this already, and I just completed all the Chalice Dungeons, and I used the Saw Cleaver almost exclusively. There were like 2 fights where I used the Kurt Hammer. Anything else though, it was the let's see, so not crazy damage there, but the piercing or the thrust attack is pretty strong. Actually, let me see. I bet they don't like blunt either. Let's see. Let's go find out. Yeah, not terrible. I'm not used to the moveset. That third hit sucks. I don't like that third hit in the combo. I don't like that it goes vertical. I like the horizontal, but then it goes vertical there. Let's get our max stamina so we can see it again. Let's kill him real quick, or her, whatever it is. 1, 2, 6. Okay, yeah, I don't really like that. But it's fine. It's something I need to adjust. So it's like 140 damage there, but yeah. 100%. So pretty comparable, actually. Pretty comparable damage. Whenever I'm running Kurt Hammer, I will pretty much always use it in the untransformed state and just use the blade, so not bad, not bad. Shayla says, I'm peeling and quartering tomatoes, so my hands are busy, but I'm listening in. No problems. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that. I was gonna ask what you had on the docket for today, garden-wise. And you must have tons of tomatoes, my gosh. This weekend, I'm hoping that we can just clear up that bed and just kind of get started. Because I was like, man, it's just, everything just died. So I want to start fresh. Got to start fresh. Alright, so we're going to take these enemies out. We're going to circle around this way. A lot of them kind of duck behind these little, I guess they're mirrors or whatever. You just got to be careful because some of them have crossbows. And they deal tons of damage. So, alright, so we're going to circle around here and grab this item. Yes, I'll say, where's my item? Where's my item? Do you know about the whatever? I'm assuming that's like a false glyph. A false depth. If that's a glyph for a false depth, I do not typically use those. Actually, I never have used those, and I don't really want to use those. I just went through the standard Chalice dungeons that you can create yourself. And I went through all of them the last 2 days, this weekend. I went through and I was able to kill the Thumerian Queen. That was amazing. A really amazing fight. All the bosses there are just, I don't know, I enjoy the Chalice dungeons. A lot of people don't, but I think it's great. I'm used to roguelites and games like that anyway, so it doesn't make sense for me, when people start complaining about it, or saying, oh my gosh, it gets really like, repetitive or whatever. It's like, no, not really. I think they did a pretty good job to change it up. I like it quite a bit. The Chalice dungeons are excellent in my opinion. It's like 15 hours of extra content. You get new bosses, unique fights, things like that, unique gear. You can get the beast claws there. You get the Madman set. the Watcher set. I mean, you get some pretty cool stuff. I like the Chalice dungeons quite a bit. But yeah, that the series of letters you put, it looks like a glyph to me. Matthias says, how goes it, Inhuman One? Good to see you and catch your stream again. In less than 10 hours to go till Black Myth. I know. I need to buy it today. Like, I have to buy it today to get the pre-order stuff still. Let's go. So excited for that game, but I can't forget Lice Mod. I know. I am excited, but I'm also going to keep my expectations, you know, kind of neutral until I see it. Khalid says, yes, it's a glyph that gives you 83 blood echoes every 30 seconds. That's cool. Yeah, I don't like using those false depths, though. It's just cheating, you know? However you want to look at it. And I do not like to do that. You can gain hundreds of thousands of echoes just by clearing out a room in some of those chalices in the lower depths anyway. So, and it's more fun than just, you know, standing around or whatever. I much prefer killing stuff. And I don't really do much farming. I kind of just go with it. But yeah, I mean, you can rack up so many blood echoes. On my other file, like I'm only like at level. I leveled up to I think around a level 100, I think, just because I wanted just about everything to be 30. Just because I just want to have decent amount of damage output. But I didn't want to keep leveling, so I just started buying consumables after that, and I maxed out like my vials and my quicksilver bullets and stuff. Oh, thank you, you dummy, for interrupting that great parry. Okay, now we gotta try that again. No! That was a sloppy one, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's so dark in here. Okay, yeah, I don't like the false steps, but they're still cool. I mean, the concept's cool, but it's kind of game-breaking, and it's 100% cheating. And I don't like that. I don't mind exploits and glitches and stuff, but that's pretty much just cheating. I don't mind exploits and glitches if you're like, you know, you're doing like a challenge run or something cool like that, but just normally playing the game, like just play the game. Just play the game. Alright, so what is going on? Stupid autocorrect. I love how it tears up the messages. Like, you know, you have something in mind, and then you're like, yeah, that turned out pretty bad. Shed, this says, my dad has over 200 plants. I started for him from seeds, and I have 30 something. Dang. He gives a lot of tomatoes away. Oh, he gives a lot of tomatoes away to people at church as well, giving some to me. Occasionally we can some for him too. Nice. That's insane. 200 plants? Like that's a proper garden. Like I was thinking, you know, you had just a little bed in the backyard or something like what I plan on doing. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool though. There's a little Krog here. So are they crow dogs or dog crows? So is it a Krog or like a Krog? It would be a crow dog, and then a dog crow would be like a dro. I like to call them Krogs because it just sounds way better than dros. Nice, Perry. Thanks. Let's see. My mom and dad are in their 80s, so they don't need as much with their 3 teen boys and a husband. We go through some food. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, it seems like you get older, you start eating less. Like, that's going to be really sad for me because I love eating. So when I start eating less, I'm like, oh, man, I'm approaching that age. Getting old. Don't eat the Krog. Why don't I have my saw cleaver out? What am I doing with my life? Okay. Alright, buddy. Alright, ready? Krogs or Dros? What's the opinion on this? Matthias says, so I have a rant in games. If you're going to have numerous biomes, all of which have their own ingredients and or materials, please develop to include a glossary that tells you where each ingredient is if you found it. Such a quality of life that's easy to implement. Yeah, I like being when different biomes and all that stuff. I do like that. Now sometimes, you know, I would say even in like a game like this, like in the item description, if it was like, oh, flowers found mostly in these plains or something like that, would be neat. You know, that way you at least have a general idea of where to find these things. We're gonna run in here, just run in there and just start. Oh my gosh, start slashing. He usually aggroes and tries to get me whenever I'm running up the stairs. Yazid Fama says, yeah, but false steps can be used to get blood rocks that only 2 exist per playthrough. Yeah, but if you have 60 insight, which you're farming it up like crazy in the chalice dungeons, and you can always kind of repeatedly do those, you can get an infinite amount, I think, from that, right? From the insight messengers. There's 1 blood rock in the base game, and I think there's 1 blood rock in the DLC, and then you can get an infinite amount from the insight messengers, I think. And it's only, I mean, I say it's only 60, but I mean, let's just take a look to see how much I have here. I already probably have like 30 or 40. Yeah, so I mean that's almost a blood rock right there. I already have 40 on my person, so 38. So it's not too hard to get. But anyways, there's another shortcut we're going to tag in just a moment. Obviously, we don't want to die yet. This is the path towards the boss. This boss is pretty gimmicky. I like every single boss in this game. In my opinion, they're all great. But this one can be the most annoying only because your vision's kind of foggy. It's hard to see things, and then the boss, he runs around like an idiot half the time laughing, and he's super annoying. Like the noises he makes are really obnoxious. So you hear his ass for like 30 minutes if you don't know what you're doing. But even if you're trying to collect everything, it takes like a good 15 minutes, you know. He's not very difficult if you smother him and stay aggressive, but otherwise he can be a pain in the ass. Mikolash. So anyways, we're going to go here. And this will be the second shortcut. I'm playing Frontier Ezra's Wheel of Fortune, and there's quests, one of which requires you to hunt down ingredients. Ugh, those are the worst. William Gilmore. Hi again. Greetings, my friend. So now we have a shortcut to this area here. Now, if you wanted to, you could go back and go to the Hunter's Dream and level up and do whatever you want to do. But I don't mind losing 20,000. I don't think I'm going to lose 20,000 echoes, but if we do die to him, it's fine. We can always collect them again. Greetings, everybody. How you guys doing? Remember, this is a co-op stream, so viewers can certainly join if you so wish. So we can engage in jolly cooperation. Hoonter to Hoonter, if you will. So this bridge will actually raise up to the second level where there's another lamp right above us. But for now, I think there's an item over here. If not, there's nothing. I always forget. Yeah, there's nothing, so we just bypassed the whole bridge. Now, I do want to show you guys something, actually. First and foremost, there's going to be these, like, skeletons that don't die. I mean, you can kill them, but they just respawn infinitely, so it kind of sucks. But this here, if you've noticed, every single lift that works and that's functioning has been green, right? Well, this is a green one, so, what does that mean? Will we have to see? Will we see it again later in our journey? Matthias says, dude, I absolutely loved your demo playthrough of Crowsworn. The game's gonna be straight fire. And wow, the last boss of the demo gave you such a hard time. I felt so bad. You know, that was just because I was sucking. Was it that thing that lump that was jumping around, if I recall correctly? That was not even a hard boss. But man, I was so stubborn with my timing, and I was being so greedy that, I mean, that's 100% my fault. Like, I was frustrated. I was like, wow, I made that look like really difficult, but it was just poor gameplay on my part. I was just not playing well. I was being really stubborn, really greedy, and I just would not adjust. And I was even calling out like, oh, he's gonna do this attack, and I just wouldn't even dodge it right. But I think that's what you're talking about, right? That lump that like jumps around everywhere. Looking forward to Wukong? Absolutely. I'm actually a little, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a little stressed about it, a little, you know, trying to like keep positive because, I mean, yes, I'm really excited about the game, but as a content creator, I'm a little bit stressed out because I didn't get the game. I didn't get a key ahead of time, despite me asking. I did win a competition, though. I won 3rd place in the competition where they gave me a custom controller. So it was a competition about, you know, featuring a lore video, and I entered it, and I won 3rd place. And they sent me a controller, and then I was like, hey, I'd love a key, you know, that'd be awesome, but they didn't send me one. So I'm kind of behind in that sense from as it pertains to content. I'll be playing at the same time as everybody else, or like the general public. And as a content creator, that already puts me a little bit at a disadvantage. So that always is something that kind of eats at me, because then I'm thinking I have to kind of rush through some content, or rush through so I can create content, right? So I have to always balance that out. So I will be doing a playthrough on stream. So every day this week, we'll be getting through as much as we can of Black Myth Wukong until we complete it. So I'll be streaming actually Tuesday through Friday, and then Monday through Friday, however long it takes to beat the game. But off stream, I'll also begin a new playthrough where I try and kind of just get through the content and get the best ending possible, so I can do my story explained video and my lore video on my main channel. So I'll be streaming on this channel, and you'll see possibly guides and things like that if you want on this channel. But then on my main channel, you're going to see lore and like the story explained video. So I'm just a little concerned because that is going to be really hard to do in a very short period of time. And then I also really want to get back to Bloodborne because I have the 100% walkthrough on my mind. And I'm afraid that I'm going to start forgetting some details if I take too long of a hiatus. So I don't know. It's a silly, kind of some irrational fears, but some are valid. I'm just like, ugh. It's just the stress of not having the benefit of having a key, you know? Oh gosh, all you're going to hear is this idiot for like 20 minutes. Matthias says, I hated this boss in Bloodborne. It was so annoying having to chase him around. Chase him down, which is one of my pet peeves of bosses and enemies in games. I hate bosses that continuously teleport away from you. Like the dragons in Elden Ring. Those were so annoying and frustrating. There's that autocorrect. Autocorrect strikes again, Matthias. But yeah, I was very excited about the game itself. But from a content creator's perspective, I'm kind of a little like stressed about it, because I just have a lot to do in a very short period of time. Okay, so normally what I do is people like go run around, just run up here and follow the stairs. Okay, like just keep it simple. We're gonna take these bros out. Oh my gosh, I hate when they do that, because he's not actually dead yet. Okay, remember, this is the room that we want to chase him into. Okay, to do battle with him. Oh, okay. So he's over there already. That's great. So if he's over there, we can circle around. So again, keep it as simple as we can. I'm going to take these guys out because I do want to... well, you know what? I don't want to take these guys out. I'm just going to grab these items right here. Please, 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 please. Yay, good boy. So now what we can do is we can grab this item for free. Then we're going to kick his ass. There's items in the boss arena. That is one of my pet peeves, Matthias. I don't like when there's... Now we just push him straight for it, and it's good. So you don't have to do all this crazy stuff. Sometimes he'll go straight and you loop around, but just... It's kind of like Pac-Man. You know, you're playing Pac-Man with him right now, so... But anyways, I don't like this... oh my gosh! I don't like items in the boss arena. It makes me, like, really nervous. Alright, good hit, sir. Judo chop. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Now we don't have the Augur of Abritus, which sucks. Oh. You know what we could do? Oh, that hurt. He's gonna kill me. He killed me. He spammed it. I couldn't dodge. I got staggered and I could not dodge. But anyways, you want to just dodge off to the side. It's really easy to dodge that. And then you... I'm going to use my Ludwig's Blade. I haven't really used it before, so let's get some usage out of it. Matthias says, and I'm pretty sure no content creators got keys way ahead of time, because I heard the developers were worried about certain stuff getting out too early. You know, well, unfortunately, I know that not to be true. There's plenty of creators that got keys ahead of time, and the reviews, they were so confident about, you know, like, I feel, which is a good sign to me, they're so confident about their the PC version of the game at the very least, that they're allowing their reviews and stuff to be out as early as the 17th, which means their embargo is lifted that early. I felt, why am I... I don't feel like this is the fastest way. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, what am I doing? Where's my path? I'm a little confused now. Oh, here it is. I was like, where's my little deal? I went to the wrong one. So no, plenty of creators got keys, and so much so that they were so confident as well in the game, in the PC port anyways, that the embargo, which means like if you have content ahead of time before the public, you're restricted from releasing any information until they provide you a date that says, hey, as of this date, you can release this kind of information and whatever else. So it was like the 17th or so. So that means they would have had it even before that. So that means, you know, they typically give you a week, anywhere from 5 to 7 days, I guess would be the better way to say it, but to get it. Now, sometimes you even get like 2 weeks at a time if you're lucky, but it's usually about a week. So yeah, plenty of people have it already. I may be wrong, but that's what I heard anyways. No, they were just, there was concerns because there were leaks, and a lot of it was just fake information because, you know, people want to get eyeballs. So it was just fake content, fake leaks. They're just regurgitating stuff from the very first trailers and all that. And a lot of it wasn't legitimate. Okay, I think this doesn't... Oh, that does good. Yeah, they don't like blunt. They are bony fellows. Our bro's over there. So we could technically run in here and kill these skeletons really quickly. I probably should suggest that we do that anyways. I think they come back, though. He's going to be howling like that this whole time. So just... You hear that noise? Just get used to it. Embrace it. Hate bosses that are gimmicks. I don't mind. This was... So here's the thing. I guess technically he would be a gimmicky boss, right? Even I said that earlier. But I just don't like when the gimmicks have to do with like a Bed of Chaos is the worst boss fight in any Souls game, period. I mean, there's no convincing me otherwise. It's just poorly done, you know? Now that to me is certainly gimmicky. All you can do is just strafe to the side. But yeah, this is doing pretty good damage. Hey! It's really the biggest threat, and if you can strafe to the side, if you can hold the stick to the left or to the right for an extended period of time, you can win this phase of the fight. This is a cool weapon, I like it. It's good against human enemies. The stagger potential is unreal. So, oh my gosh, he's dead, but he's not. He's not dead at all, actually. He's still living the dream. Let me catch up on chat. Oh, well, thanks for correcting me. No, I wasn't trying to correct. I was just letting you know, like, what the situation is. Another content creator said that in his post, so that's where I got my incorrect info. No, there's plenty of keys going out, and they just didn't get one either. He's just like me. He just wasn't one of the selected people that got a key. But that's no big deal. I mean, I rarely get keys for big games, so that's just what happens. He just wasn't selected for it. But no big deal. Okay, so now we go up here. This area is pretty interesting. You have a staircase, a spiral staircase that circles around, so you can take your time here. Actually, there is no rush to beating the boss. You're safe in certain areas, but if you will constantly be berated with his stupid dialogue. I mean, what he's saying is interesting, but gosh, when he starts howling like an idiot, he sounds so funny, and it gets annoying after a while. Raphael says, hello, today I went fishing for the first time and I caught my first fish. Nice. That is awesome. I love fishing. Fishing is a lot of fun. Oh, and yes, the boss I was referring to in your Crowstorm playthrough was the one you mentioned. Yeah, I hate that boss. He wasn't even that hard, man. I just played so poorly that day. William says, absolutely hate the Bed of Chaos. Also hate having to shoot the bird on the adjudicator. Oh, I don't... Well, yeah, I guess if you're doing like a range type build for sure. Yeah, that does suck. Let me do the R2 maybe. There you go. Okay. Oh, balls. Okay. You're gonna give me blood chunks, aren't ya? Good boy. Alright, so we got a few enemies down here. Just be careful. Remember, they're weak to thrust. Or, yeah, I was gonna say pierce. Piercing just makes more sense to me, but thrust. Thrust type attacks. I cannot die here. I refuse. Can't parry them because... or interrupt them because I'm using this two-handed weapon, so... And then we got a big one up here. You know what? I'm gonna have to parry. We got some more sedatives. We'll need those for later. There's tons of winter lanterns here. Kind of suck. Where's the big one? I usually get bombarded by all three, so... Oh, here you go. There she is. Thank you, Mikolash. You're great. I timed that so poorly. Ah, I thought I had that. Come here, sweetie pie. Yeah, that lumpy boss, he wasn't even hard, man. It just, I was playing so poorly. I made him look like the best designed boss in the world. He was, one thing I'll say about that game is, good gosh, the boss fights are incredible. The difficulty, solid. Okay, I am not paying attention. It's just R2 her and finish her off. I'm over here trying to parry and read chat at the same time. I love the Adjudicator, man. That's one of my favorite bosses. And because Demon Souls, it's just Demon Souls, so yes. But man, love that game. That was my favorite game before Bloodborne came out. Anyway, so now we're here. We can grab this item, and then this is the Moon Rune. I want to say this is the almost like the second to best version of the Moon Rune. We'll be picking up the very best version here very shortly. So, hint, hint, wink, wink. All the others. So, what is this? Oh yeah. Oh, I already killed all these people. I need to go up. I thought I was at the upper half of the staircase, but not yet. Now we're at the upper half. Bunch of enemies over here, a lot of ranged enemies too, so just same thing. Take it nice and slow. Ooh, that's a good combo. Matthias says, I don't know about you playing horribly, although that boss just looked really challenging. So we have a lot to look forward to Crowsworn. Oh man, I can't wait. Bloodborne, I'm sorry, Crowsworn. It rhymes. Crowsworn's gonna be incredible. The challenge, like the difficulty, is perfect in my opinion. Like, I love how it's just balanced so well. Best to use the auger for parries if you have using a two-handed weapon. I know, but just take a look at my arcane, brosif. Like, I didn't level it to 18. On my off-stream file, I have it and use it to great effect. But yeah, not in this one. We've been going Saw Cleaver only, but I just wanted to change up a little bit. So he went left. Usually, we'll chase him in a minute. I think I go up here. I do something like there's loot to be had, and I don't really care what he does. Like, he's not gonna bother us for now. So I want to get the loot first because this is like a way for me to kind of practice my 100% guide anyway. So just so you guys know, this is the bridge that we just crossed, and that is the lamp that I was talking about. So we can grab this. Yeah, he's just howling like an idiot. I don't know. He's just dumb. But that's where we want him to be at some point, so we can have him corralled into the second area we can fight him in, where he's a little bit more difficult. He's got an annoying, like, spammy attack he uses really well. He loves spamming it. It's called the Call to Greatness or Call to Glory, or what the hell is it? We got it whenever we fought Abritus. He uses the Call Beyond, and it sucks. But yeah, William, no doubt, if I had the Arcane to use it, oof, I'd be using it. I love it. The Augur of Abritus is worth investing up the 18 points, like, no doubt. I always forget. It's not that pathway. It's definitely not that pathway. It's this one, I think. I always get mixed up with that. Okay, so he goes in there and closes the door. We're awesome. So now let's go ahead and take these guys out really quickly. I'm going to try an R2 on them. Yeah, they don't like R2s. Ooh. Almost got him in 2 hits. I like that. Hey, hey, hey. Easy. So now that he's in there, he's ready to be killed. So we'll grab these Quicksilver bullets really quickly and we'll go say hi to him. I absolutely loved using that weapon in Bloodborne. The Ludwig's Holy Blade. William says, I always either go for Ludwig or Amygdala Arm. I think that isn't the Amygdala Arm or in the DLC? What was that? Calls them. We're gonna grab this few items here and a key. And the key is for this shortcut that I've never understood the purpose of, but it allows you to get back into this area from the outside. Really weird. When he's talking, it's a dialogue that you have to actually press you can't grab items and stuff, so I didn't mean to skip through it, but he repeats the same stuff over and over again, so after a while you'll memorize it. Okay, I want to say these are all the items. That's typically like the best path to go through it. Could be something else, but I think we're good on the items for now. Fairly confident that we grabbed everything. Okay, so now technically what you would do is he's locked in there, right? We're going to go back up, and we're going to go to that area that I showed you. That I said, hey, we have to drop down here. So, I usually kind of get that mixed up, but you just keep going upstairs, pretty much. I think we go up one more set of stairs. Unless it's this one, let me double check. Yeah, we go up one more set of stairs. And then we'll drop down. Sir. Now these guys can like dash around like crazy. Right now they've been really, really nice. Very kind indeed. Nope, that's not it. Is this it? Yes, this is it. I missed. Move. Camera. That's the attack you don't want. Oh my gosh. You can't interrupt it though, at least. But the best combo is like 1, 2, 3, Augur of Abritus, and then you get your stamina back. 1, 2, 3, Augur of Abritus. Oh my gosh. He's punching me. I was not minding my stamina. Okay. But anyways. No! That's what he does. Yeah. I'll forget everything. William says, yep, it's in the DLC. Yeah, that's, I don't even know. I gotta, once I play through the DLC again, I'll let you know how far I got. But I haven't completed it yet. So I need to replay it again. It'll be the first time again in 7 years for me to play through that. And then that'll allow me to complete the 100% guide for sure. I can confidently do everything up through the base game. But it's just beyond that. I haven't ever beat it. So I gotta beat it for the first time first. And then memorize the best pathways or create a strategy that's going to allow us to get every item. So that the 100% walkthrough is just seamless. It's gonna be nice. I think my goal will be for this 100% walkthrough to be on par quality-wise with Lies of P, if not more so. So I'm really excited about it. What is happening? Auto gesture. All right, sweet. So yeah. So now, like, if you hadn't and you were like, "What am I doing? I don't know what I'm chasing the boss around." And you're kind of lost, and so you could walk around and grab all the rest of the items. But I'm pretty confident that we already did all that, so we're gonna keep going up and up. Just kidding. Yeah, but we do need to keep going up. This would be the doorway that leads us to the staircase. Then you head up again. There's the little balcony or banister looking area there. Trying to find... Oh, here you go. Perfect. So this is where we could have like fallen down on that bridge. This is where we grab the item, and then we turn right there. You can just go over here, tag the lamp, and this is one of the final lamps in this area. Good stuff. Now we have 80,000 echoes. Let's go ahead and use them. Let's use them. Yosefka's blood vial. Poor Yosefka, man. She wouldn't hurt nobody. She wasn't doing anything wrong to anybody. Alright, we are... Can we fortify? We can. Now it's even stronger. I wanted to say we're probably going to go with the saw cleaver to the +10 just because it's just the kind of guy I am. Level this up a bit. I'll keep the rest of those chunks for now. Alright, sweet. Looking good. So we still have 76,000. Fortunately, upgrading weapons and repairing them is incredibly inexpensive in this game. Wake up.
I must have... What is... Very well, let...
That's all I got level-wise. Alright, perfect. So looking good, looking good. This is a fun weapon, by the way, but yeah, the Saw Cleaver, my favorite weapon in the game. We're gonna go to the Cathedral Ward and cry a little bit. Still haven't played Lies of P. William Gilmore. I am surprised. It's a great game. You definitely want to check it out. It's incredible. Matthias says, I really enjoyed your Lies of P lore videos, and I must know, is Dorothy going to be in the sequel or DLC? Inquiring inquisitive minds must know. I know. Yeah, so my Lies of P lore videos, I really enjoyed making those. That was one of the most fun series that I've done, and that's of course on my main channel. So like, I always got to do this because if you don't say it, you don't know. So I have 2 channels. Technically, I have 3, but 2 gaming channels. This is my smaller channel where I do live streams, guides, instructional videos, things like that, like 100% walkthroughs. I have one on Lies of P, just FYI. But my main channel is where I do lore, and that is where I do lore and theories, things like that. So feel free to check it out if you haven't already. It's fun stuff. Oh, Matthias, yeah, this rule just pretend that I didn't read that comment out loud either. Oops. But it doesn't matter. He didn't know who we're talking about. It's just a character in a game that he's never played yet, so he didn't know yet. Eric El Cazador Perdido, the Lost Hunter, says, the Hoonter need help from the Lost Hoonter? I wouldn't mind hoonting alongside you, my friend. If you want to actually hoont with me, all you need to do is put an exclamation point join, and I'll queue you up. So if that's, I'm gonna actually get that ready right now if you guys want to. So far we've just been chatting, but yeah, you guys are welcome to join me. So where's my Hoonter joining box? Queue. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to play, just put an exclamation point join in the chat, and you'll be queued up. Okay, so a few things. Where's Ariana? Ugh, this part just, it's so eerie. When I first saw this, I was just so shocked, you know. But anyways. Hey! She's all crazy now, poor lady. Please don't die on me. Please don't die on me. Now, if you get more than 7 sedatives, she will die. So, let's see what this jerk has to say. Nothing new. And Adela just... Oh, I didn't ever save her in this playthrough. My bad. Yeah. Whoops. Alright, so now, the whole reason why we warped here, there was a reason. I don't trust him, by the way.
Oh, this here is a safe place, but next time you're out, if you was in, I know if you happen upon someone,
Well, I missed out on one, brother, man. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Eric. I appreciate that. The Lost Hunter has subscribed. I really appreciate that. Trying to grow this community. We got some insight here, and look at this. She actually birthed this creature. A creature that looks incredibly similar to what we saw in the Upper Cathedral Ward. And it is insane. Like, this just... It's just a lot. It's just so much to take in. I don't know. From a lore perspective, my gosh, the implications are unreal. But there's so many different pathways we can go on it. But we will be exploring all of these different thoughts of mine, ideas, whatever, in the near future on the main channel. But like I said, immediately what we got up in line is Black Myth Wukong, and some 100% guides on Bloodborne, and on this channel. And then lore on the main channel for both Black Myth Wukong and Bloodborne. So we got a lot of stuff in the lineup. But man, what an incredible scene. So she is pretty much going crazy. She's lost her mind. And she'll continue cry laughing forever. So, unfortunately, we do need to take her out and the baby. And we'll get the umbilical cord, 1/3, and the Ariana shoes. So, yeah, that's just such an unsettling and unnerving scene to me. But yeah, there's a lot going on there. Quite a bit. Alright, so we're gonna work our way around here and return from whence we came. But yeah, gosh, this game is just insane. And poor Ariana, I actually liked her quite a bit. I don't like Adela. She's kind of a jerk. Alright, so what's next? I need to go back to the nightmare. We're going to go here, I think. And we're going to make some, there's a few different pathways we can take, but we're going to go one path in particular, one that's going to require that we do face off with some winter lanterns. And that's why we need our sedatives, which we already have ready. Yeah, Eric, I don't know if you're still watching, but if you want to join, just let me know, because it looks like I can still beckon you from here, even though the boss has been defeated, which is pretty interesting. Not the same in Dark Souls, I know that. Alright, so we got the puppy dogs over here. We're going to take them out. I don't know what. Oh my gosh. Dude, they got the Krogs. Crow dogs. Yeah. That's about right. That seems about right. You can get tons of echoes in this area. This is a great farming spot. Not this particular area, but just in general. We got the shadows over here. Once you see them, turn the other way. They're not hard anymore, but they are still jerks. So, what does this do again? Oh, that's right. This is actually going to take us to the secret area. Which we can certainly take, but I want to show you guys where it leads us first so we can kind of put everything together. Joshua says, cool Bloodborne main game. Only... Oh, you're asking questions. Okay, man, it's just so hard to read. Cool. Bloodborne main game only or Chalice as well for the underboss? You know, it just depends because... I have someone gonna kill me, huh? That's terrible. I think someone invaded. I don't play online much, so that's gonna suck. It depends. I'm gonna go down there in just a moment. I just want to show you guys kind of how it connects. Hey, buddy. Does he not see me? Okay. Hi. But anyway, so this is where we took the other lift. Oh, no, it's not. It's the one that we're going to open up. My bad. What is he doing? He wants... Where are we going? We're deviating from the plan. So how is that playthrough going? Remember, only 6 days for finishing challenge run together. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. I bet he thinks I'm like... I'm not trying... Yeah, I don't even... If he kills me, it's fine. Oh my gosh. Let's go kill these guys together. Oh, now he's being cheap about it. He's like, let me get you to an area where it's a little more difficult. And here I thought we were going to engage in jolly cooperation. So, yeah, that's going to be super exciting. 25th or 26th, that'll be awesome. We got to beat that at some point. Like, the sooner the better, because I hate having... There's a few runs that I have that haven't been completed yet that I'm just like, I got to complete those out. Because it just... Having those, like, incomplete series, it just drives me nuts. William says, I've died so many times trying to roll off that elevator. Really? I don't think it's so bad. Well, I say that, and watch, I'm going to die. But anyways, we'll respawn right, like, 2 feet away. So... I didn't know if that was one of you guys for a moment. Like, I was like, maybe it's one of you guys in chat. But he was just a troll. He wasn't really that good either. We certainly probably could have killed him. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to go this way. We've already showed the shortcut we're going to open up here in a moment. And we can go down here. Alright, here we go. So let's see if I die. I like to go when I'm going up instead, but it's fine. Yeah, see, I'm gonna die now. I've never done that before. So I usually take it down, and then I'm like, because I'm like, where am I at again? Oh, and then I take it up. When you're going up, it's so much easier. I can't believe I died to it. William, you jinxed me. Raphael, sorry I need to leave the stream because of my family, so goodbye. Take care, Raphael. Be safe. And enjoy your trip, and I'll see you soon, my friend. We will beat Dark Souls Remastered together. Enjoy your vacation. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. Another thing that I do is I turn the camera a little bit. So like, you just turn it a bit, it's a little bit easier. It's just that top part. Oh my gosh. I knew that was going to happen again. Jumped way too early. You have a giant area and it's just me being antsy. It's a matter of patience. I can't believe that. Anybody that's just joining, I just want to let you know you're welcome to hoont with me. You can hoont alongside me, and if you want to do it on stream right now, just put an exclamation point join and we can engage in jolly cooperation. Hoonter Hoonter style. Alright, but if I have to make this jump. If I don't make this jump, I'm going to delete the game. I will uninstall the game if I miss this jump. Just wait for it, wait for it. Okay. We're good. Do, 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 do. Yeah, still killed me so many times too. Well, it's killed me twice already, so now I know the pain. That's not a jump that I usually miss. Oh god. Okay, here you go. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna have this out, and we're gonna do this. She's not even looking at me. The Winter Lanterns are the worst enemies in the entire game. Now, they're not the most scary. They're the second most scary. There are these enemies in the Chalice dungeons that they make me panic every time. No. 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 How are you not dead yet? I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Ugh. I forgot to heal. I forgot to heal. I'm panicking. Okay. I'm dead. I panicked. I forgot to heal. I was about to ring the beckoning bell. I changed my weapon. I was scared. But yeah, they make me panic. The frenzy dudes. The Winter Lanterns, second worst enemies in the entire game. There is an enemy in the Chalice dungeons that just terrifies me. And it's like a shrieking girl with like sickles. And yes, so that in and of itself is scary to me, but to go one step beyond, I do not like the enemy because she sprints at you faster than just about any enemy in the game, and she's screaming, and it's just a lot. Sensory overload makes me panic. That's the worst enemy in the game to me. Not very difficult because I can interrupt and get the visceral pretty much every time, but up until that point, I'm terrified. The Winter Lanterns are actually pretty scary as well. I do not like them. You know what I'm going to do, just to get a little bit more damage? I imagine they don't like Bolt. I imagine they have some sort of weakness. I just need a little bit more damage. Alright, uninstall if we miss. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I almost missed. Whew, that stream would have ended immediately. Okay, normally I go through here and then I kill this. Yes, yes, very good. Yes, yes. Why are you not dead yet? Okay. No, no, drink. Okay, yes. We got it. They might be resistant to that. I actually feel like they're more resistant to that than before. So now you kind of just circle around. There's only one item to get. It's right here. And then there's 2 other Winter Lanterns. Alright, we'll get this one over here as quickly as we can. Alright. That's enough. We can go ahead and drink the sedative. Grab the... You gotta have the pebbles. Because if you don't, I mean, what are you gonna do? 2, 3, and then 4, and then drink. And that's the worst of it, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bolt paper. I felt like that was relatively worthless. I don't feel like it did anything. But that's where I always have like the Kirk hammer on hand as well. I just need a stronger, like, staggering type weapon that I use. And that helps kind of prevent them from grabbing you, one, and then two, it just makes me feel safer. Makes me feel good. Alright, so we're going to go to, yeah, we have the lamp out. Lovely. There's another winter lantern here before long, but look at all these little patches spiders. They're really disgusting. Nightmare Apostles. So like I said, oh! What's that? What is that? I've never seen them do that before. I've never seen them do that before. So now they're magic casters. Lovely. Let's see who wins this. If we just keep spamming, you jackwagon. Okay. Crow Feather Mask and Ashen Hunter set give the most frenzy resist, I think. I think you're right. I think the Crow Mask, it's this mask. I think it's this mask. I thought the Crow Mask gives you the most beast resistance. Oh, I might not have bought it. I don't have it on this file. I don't have it on this file. I got the Crow Hunter badge, though. But yeah, this right here, you change these out to the Ashen set. And then, but look here. Look how good this is. So 32 Frenzy resistance on the Graveguard mask. I don't think there's anything better in my inventory at this time. So it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty good Frenzy resistance. I thought the Eileen set had high Beast Hood resistance. I don't remember, though. But yeah, even so, I mean, even if you have that gear on, you just have a little bit more time to drink the sedative. But if you don't drink a sedative, you'll still inflict frenzy. So to me, it's one of those things where it's like, well, guys, just move quick, I guess. And I'd rather, you know, fashion souls it up as hard as I can. So here we're going to see remember that tower that I've been referring to all stream? This is the tower. Well, this is what was residing in the tower. It's very reminiscent of Demon Souls when you drop that like fleshy heart thing. But man, there's some really interesting things you can do with this. You can get a very unique item. You can get a special rune. And we're going to be actually revisiting that area, going into the depths that it just fell down. So, very interesting stuff. Here, I think I need to move kind of quickly. Okay, there's spiders to the left, and there's a winter lantern over there. Let's take out the spiders really quick. Yeah, I love this set. The Graveguard set, it just looks so unlike Bloodborne. It looks very non-Bloodborne. I'm gonna die here. That was close. Why are you looking at me? I don't typically cross from here because the camera goes crazy, so instead, good thing the old lady gave us a bunch of sedatives. Stop it. I like crossing from the middle, but this is fine too, I guess. Alright, balls. I'm just going to do this real quick, because otherwise it's just not going to happen. We'll never need the sedatives again, so. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was terrible, but hey. That happens. Oh, I'm going to die again. Okay. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That was scary. That was really scary. Alright, this guy's just standing there. What are you doing? Yargul set, I see. Anyways, let's go grab the chest. Matthias says, I'm still here, but I'm mostly just lurking because I'm playing Frontier Hunter. No worries. A Metroidvania. And I'm going nuts trying to find 2 ingredients for a quest. Lois grass and Yagu leaves. How come that sounds so familiar? Frontier Hunter. Is that the one where... like it's kind of like not steampunk. It's kind of like a steampunk style. I don't like crossing here. If you cross in the middle, like the camera jerks around like crazy. Okay. I love me some Metroidvanias. Souls-likes, Metroidvanias, and roguelites, and then I'd say indie type games are my favorite. No doubt about it. You've been looking for over an hour. Has anybody else played this game by any chance? Remember where they are? Frontier Hunter. It sounds familiar, but I do not know. I cannot be certain. Here you grab a ton of Madman's knowledge and wisdom. Great One's wisdom and some Madman's knowledge. My bad. we're going to grab all these items first, and then we'll return here to drop down for a very special item. One of the only blood rocks in the game. Actually, it's the only blood rock in the base game, so eat that. Alright, so we're going to go this way. And then I'm going to open up the shortcut that, in my opinion, is absolutely worthless. I don't understand, like, the purpose of it. I'm guessing, like, if you didn't grab everything, you're like, oh, yeah, I need to go here again. Or I didn't know there's items there or whatever. And you open this door, and this is going to take you right to where the skeletons and stuff are again. So, I'm not really sure why that's there. Like, I don't know if there's a secret there. I mean, I would be so shocked if there's something there that I just don't know about. But it's just a way back in. That's what the iron key is for. So, anyways, we've grabbed all the other items. Probably going to get invaded by another troll. And you just drop down here. And you grab the only blood rock in the base game. And then you drop down here. Just kidding. You don't do that. If you drop down there, you will die. So don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. I'm just kidding. Okay, now we drop down here. Look for the little doll lady. And then we're going to drop down. We're going to continue our way down. I'm not sure what that means. The bell ringing woman rings a sinister bell. Does that mean that I'm going to get invaded? I'm assuming so. But I also welcome the opportunity. I don't necessarily want to lose 50,000 bones, but it's fine. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take out this one. Watch our backs. Make sure we're not being pursued. Oh, we are being pursued pretty heavily, so we're going to circle around. And now, this is... Oh my gosh, this is the lift that was right near Mikolash's bridge. So we're going to go down here, and gosh, this to me was one of the creepiest things. Man, I don't know. It's just... You'll see. Not steampunk, it's anime style, like blood. Oh, okay, okay. Nightmare Front. Oh, Frontier Hunter. Gosh, I don't know. Then that's not the one I'm thinking of then. William says, gotta go and get ready for work. I'll tune in next time. Have fun. Thank you so much, William, for tuning in. I really appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Hope to catch you next stream, my friend. Matthias says, which I'm a big fan of both those games. And side fact, Bloodstained also came from Kickstarter. It did. It sure did. Because I remember the... is it Kijay Inafune? He's kind of involved in that, I believe. Have a good one, William, says Matthias. Okay, so, yeah, you can't see donk with or without. I used to line it up really good, so I think it's like here, and then you go left. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go into our gestures, and we're going to switch it out to make contact. We got make contact from the, what do we call it? The Upper Cathedral Ward, so. Gosh. Where is it? Don't be fooled. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, somehow I made like a full circle. But this is the brain of Mensis. This is the thing that was inflicting frenzy on us from afar. So really creepy, just a writhing mass of eyes, and you can see that it certainly has insight, right? It has eyes that line the brain, so this is a really creepy thing. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go here. We're gonna make contact, and we're gonna just sit here for a little bit and talk. We're gonna chat it up. Yep, that's the one. Yep, you're talking about the steampunk stuff. Yeah, Steam and Cinder Gestalt, or Gestalt. I don't know how to say it. It looks German. So we do this for a minute and a half. And then we'll go from this to this. And when that happens, that marks the beginning of the end. Still waiting. In the meantime, I'm going to fix my green screen because you know how it does. Yeah, now we change it up. And green screen is fixed. That good old wait, Joshua Watson says, absolutely. Moon. So this is the best version of the moon rune. And you can actually tell, like, the clarity of the runes indicate the potency of the rune. So like here you can see that this clockwise metamorphosis rune is not as clear, a little more murky. Here it's much more clear and it's very strong. There's typically 3 variants or 3 qualities of runes, and the base game gives you some of the best ones, but the chalice dungeons will more often than not give you the absolute best version of the rune, and you typically have to complete the root version of the rune. And the root meaning it's going to be the randomly generated dungeon versus the static variant, or it'll give you a seed versus like the static variant that you'd normally receive if you just carried out the standard chalice dungeon or did the chalice ritual for the standard chalice dungeon. That's a lot of words. But anyways, the key is you can get really good stuff in the base game. The best quality runes that you can find are typically in the chalice dungeons, more specifically the root version of each particular dungeon. So if that doesn't make sense, then we'll clear it up later. Alright, cool. So anyways, now we kill him. And I mean, you kill him for this special item you can grab a little bit later. Once you get it from this particular enemy, you can then purchase it from the insight messengers for about 10 insight, I believe. And you will need it to create certain versions of the chalice dungeons. Specifically, I think the Great Dumero Ihil, which is the final layer where you'll find Queen Yharnam. Matthias says, I loved how Bloodborne had so many hidden secrets like this, such a cool attention to detail or whatnot. However you say, something not known to someone that just rushes through a game. Exactly. I love taking my time. I'm such a completionist. Even on my first playthrough, like on my first playthrough of a lot of even Metroidvanias, I can get 100%. Like on Blasphemous 2, I almost got 100% on that, not even knowing. Of course, not watching any guides because there just weren't any. And then also, I don't watch other people's guides. The Ender Lilies, I did that. That my first playthrough was 100%. Hellpoint, which is a really cool Souls-like, like in space, really like, it's excellent by the way. But that was a fun game. 100% that one my first try. So there's a lot of games that I've been able to 100% on the first go around. And there's others that, of course, if they have multiple endings, yeah, you got to go through and get the other endings. That's fine. But pretty neat. I mean, I really love getting through a game and just exploring every nook and cranny, finding all the secrets. That to me is one of the greatest joys. I don't know why I came back up here, just so that I can almost die by these guys. Yeah, you can just bolt paper out of there. Oh no, I'm sorry, bold hunter's mark out of there. That area is scary. Matthias says, wasn't there a hidden chalice dungeon that had a cut boss from the game? Like the only way people found it was by data mining the game? Yeah, oh yeah. I think there was a handful of them. But I hadn't experienced those. Like anything that was like false depths or anything like that, I don't necessarily partake in stuff like that because I think it's like cheating. But now, cut content's cool. I do like cut content. But no, I haven't ever used those glyphs to see that cut content. I've just gone through the actual, like the content that's available in the game, and I do not use false depths. What was I doing here? Oh, that's right. I need to go the other path. Okay, I was like, what's next? I still have to beat Marigo's wet nurse. Marigo or Murgo? It's probably Marigo. What am I doing? I can fortify one of the weapons to plus 10. I usually keep them at plus 9 because you only have one blood rock for a while. And I just kind of, I mean, a little additional damage doesn't change the whole game. So you still gotta avoid getting slashed by monsters. by beasts. Renzo99 says, if you kill the brain of Mensis, can it still hit you with frenzy? I don't believe so. No. So once you kill it and you drop it down from that tower, that area is now clear and you're safe. You're safe. And Renzo, I wanted to say thank you so much for the follow earlier. I really appreciate that. I didn't see the Twitch side of chat for whatever reason. My Streamlabs, even though I've updated it to the max and everything, you know, I just updated it the other day. Multi-stream does not always show up consistently, so I apologize. But thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. But yeah, no, it shouldn't mess with you anymore. It will no longer mess with us. Let's go buy some stuff. I don't really care much about leveling. Leveling it definitely helps in the scaling and the damage. I absolutely love that. I think it's really good for New Game Plus in particular. But after a certain period, you know, you don't have to level too much more. Unless you want to. It's just a matter of preference. Where's my clothes? Okay, so ooh. I think I'm going Canehurst. The Canehurst set is good. So frenzy resistance, that's 40. Let's take a look really quickly at what I had, because remember we're debating. It was a heated debate. Yeah, you're right. So the Eileen's mask plus the Ashen set would be the best for frenzy resistance. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, I like going around like a little crazy guy, but the Canehurst set, whew, that's sexy. This is more expensive. So, no, I don't want that. Okay, not that I don't want that, I just don't need that right now. So we're gonna pop all our souls. I hoard items in all games, but I will not. I'm gonna use everything. And this is because it's a casual, fun playthrough. It's actually really stressful for me to use everything. I like to save at least one of something, you know, but for your viewing pleasure, I will use all the items. Makes me just sick to my stomach. But on a challenge run, like, I have trained myself to be like, don't worry about it. Don't be all OCD. You don't have to collect everything. It's okay. And that took me a long time. Took me quite a long time to get through that. Matthias says, I'm going to be just lurking for a while because I got to charge my phone since it's ancient. It doesn't say charge long. Mine too. I have like an iPhone 8, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm still here lurking and watching. Dude, put in I wonder if this works. Put in an exclamation point lurk for me just to see if you still get the little fun message. But no worries. Charge your phone. Do what you got to do. I appreciate the support, man. That's all that matters. You just stopping by and say hi is more than enough for me. Is that everything? I used all of my things? I thought I had like 50 more. Oh, I'm buying stuff. My bad. I was like, what happened? Okay, I was like, where'd all my items go? So, as I've said multiple times, I can't multitask. Is the thing. I have a problem. I have a condition. I cannot multitask. It works. It works. Okay, cool. I love it. It actually works. Matthias Rain is now lurking from the abyss. I love it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it still worked. Commands on YouTube are a very strange thing. They don't always work. The Kin Cold Blood, whew, it's good stuff. In the Chalice Dungeon, you can actually get the Great One Cold Blood. It's the best and highest tier of Blood Echoes, and the item, like the item box or item description thing, looks incredible. It looks so cool. On my off-stream file, those are staying in my inventory forever. I'll never be forced to use them. Hello, awesome. Yeah, you're lurking from the abyss. That was when I was really deep on... This whole channel is kind of centered around Souls-likes in general, but yeah. Lurking from the abyss. Okay, so let's buy some stuff. Let's buy the rest of the Canehurst set. Gosh, this is just crispy. It's so crispy. I don't even know if I don't even care. Like, I never really look at like, oh, is the defense good? It's like, I don't care. Long as I look cool. Fashion all the way. And that's what I always do, even for like my challenge runs. I just want to look the part, you know? I don't really mind or care much about other things. I would love to use the Chikage. I've never gone with like a dex-based weapon in this game. That would be something to consider at the very least. Yeah. Alright, I guess we could level. I'm gonna level with you,
Welcome. What is
doll. Joshua says, agreed. The stream does not work for me on Tube, so I watch on Twitch. Really? And chat wherever you seem to be talking to. That's interesting. I'm sorry about that, Joshua. But yeah, I don't know why, but I mean, it is designed to multi-stream, and it's this area section designed to pull in chat from different sources. But for whatever reason, after like 30 minutes, I have to refresh the chat because if not, I'll be missing messages from you guys. So I have the I have the YouTube chat popped out as well because that's always directly from YouTube. But then I'm missing out on the Twitch stuff. So I don't know. It's because I can't have everything up. You know, I don't have that many screens. But yeah, it's crazy. So, ooh, we could try and go for 18 arcane. I'm gonna do it because endurance-wise and everything, like vitality-wise, it doesn't matter. Like at some point, you're gonna either die in one hit anyways, or you just don't get hit, you know, kind of thing. So, on my off-stream file, I don't normally go for quality builds at all, but Bloodborne is a game where it's a little different. Like, aside from, like, your arcane and stuff, like, just leveling indefinitely isn't necessarily beneficial, right? But in other Souls-like games, there's a huge emphasis on maxing out certain levels or going to the hard caps of certain games. But once I get to the soft cap on many of these, I just kind of like, whatever. And then it's just skill-based from the rest of that. So that's kind of how I've trained myself.
farewell?
But again, it's a matter of preference. Nobody attack me. Do it how you want. That's how I do it. I get to 30. I just want to be able to use everything. And you know, you can excel in some things if you want or not. But it's a, you know, like if it has good scaling, then yeah, it definitely benefits you to continue investing in that attribute. But if not, I mean, it don't matter. Okay, so what do we do next? We got to go back to the nightmare. I completely forgot about the Shadows of Yharnam area. I killed Mensis, like, okay, we're done. We beat the game. Matthias says, be careful when you look into the abyss, because I forgot the rest of that saying. Because it looks back into you. If you look into the abyss long enough, it stares back at you. Hey, how's it going, Krogs? We never decided. I know you guys hear me, because chat's certainly working. Are they Krogs? Or are they Drows? Krogs would be a crow dog. And then the dog version would be a dog crow. So is it crow dogs or dog crows? You tell me. I think they're Krogs because it just sounds cool. Hey. All that crazy slashing is not going to get you anywhere, buddy. Okay. Shadows of Yharnam. It's an abomination. You're damn right it is. What's an abomination? I'm agreeing and I'm like, wait, what? I agree. Wholeheartedly, I think. You're probably right. Yeah. Alright, he's dead. Quicksilver 3. So if we just hug this, there's nothing over here, surprisingly. But if you go to the left and hug the top side or the top corner or whatever, you can grab this item right here. More bloodstone chunks. There's some bros down there too. You're gonna find that there's some wandering madnesses down there, but don't worry about that yet. We're gonna circle around. It's an abomination, says Renzo99 or Renz99. This pig will never do anything, so I mean, it'll let you do that at least. You get a free one, and they drop like 1 billion echoes, so 1 billion echoes a piece. Well, that little dude scared me. The little ghosty guy. Let me tuck back in here for a second, catch up on chat. Dude, I'm exactly the same way. I power level because I want to be able to use everything in the game or have the chance to, and people are like, that's cheating and you're taking away from the challenge. I don't, so like, people will level like to 99 or whatever, and I don't necessarily do that. I don't have any files on any one of these games that has like maxed out stats, but I definitely like to have like a decent amount of stats. The rest to me, at a certain point, like New Game Plus and New Game Plus 1 billion, you know, after a while, it just ends up being like you just can't get hit, you know. So then it becomes skill based versus like stat based. But in this particular game, I don't worry about stats that much because the soft caps are so early. So, you know, that's just, again, it's preference though, right? So who cares what they say? James Storm says, more likely drow because the body type is determined by dog. But here's the thing. If I have like a bird, okay, for this example, if I have a crow head, am I more crow? Like think of a minotaur, for example. Are minotaurs more bull or more man, you know? Their bodies are humanoid, at least, but their heads are bull. So, you know, does the body determine what you are, or does the head determine what you are? I did him the deed. I sure did. Matthias says, Oh, it takes away from the challenge of the game. It's like, yeah, whatever. I do me and you do you. For whatever reason, that last chat came in late. But yeah, exactly. To each his or her own. Now, these little pigs are bastards because they kind of attack at the same time. But what I normally do is I don't grab that item greedily. I run past them and then I have them engage with like a trio of Yharnam bros, and they then fight each other and I just kind of watch and then I kill whoever wins. So I third party them. Okay, so that was ass. Let's try that again. They didn't like what I did. No, they didn't like that I gave the pig a tonsillectomy. I can't see. There you go. How am I supposed to get it interrupt if I can't see candle, dude? Whoa. Really? Get out of that area, dude. Okay. He was like hiding behind the tree. Like, that's something I would do. Like, nope, nope. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they got revenge on me, Renz. I would keep calling you Renzo, my bad. It's a 0. You are Renz. Renz99. And I will remember that. It just looks like I have terrible eyes, so it looks like RNXO. So I'm like, oh, is that Renzo? But it's probably Renks. Renks or Renz? You tell me and I'll say it however I need to. How does one pronounce that? Is it a soft X? Alright, let's go kill this guy again. Again, you get tons of echoes. Hiya! Let's find his tonsils. Adversary Pink Pig Vlad has arrived. This is gonna be terrible. I'm tired of dying to these. You know, I could just go offline, I guess, but it's whatever you want it to be. I want to be correct. I'm real big on pronouncing things correctly if I can. Usually, y'all stop, meanies. Hey, come over here. Oh! That was close. You're kind of cheap. Where's your friend? How'd he get hurt? That delay. I feel like it was certainly lagging because you saw like he was hitting me and weird stuff. But I was like, if it was real time, awesome connection style, I think I would have been able to parry him. Ranks. I'll call you Ranks. If you don't give me a clear pronunciation, I'll go with Ranks. You know, getting invaded, it's not very fun. I typically play offline when I'm playing these games, more so because I've never really had people to consistently play with. So I never really did the co-op stuff. I always thought it was an interesting thing. Now in Dark Souls, I did a lot of PvP. Dark Souls, the original, tons of PvP, and Dark Souls 2 as well. But after a while, like I didn't really partake anymore. And I prefer to play offline in most instances. But I love playing with you guys, so that's why I have it on online mode right now. Otherwise, I would be offline. Get wrecked, Mr. Hammer Dude. Okay. I better not get invaded again. I'm gonna cry. Ranks. That sounds good. Okay, sweet. I love it. Poor Murgo. I don't know. I think the saddest part is after you defeat the wet nurse, like he dies, and I'm not sure what, how, what. I don't know, but you know, that's still something I need to understand. But it is sad. It's sad indeed. Let me see if I can bait these damn pigs to the right area. I gave you 9,000 echoes. That's incredible. No, 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 no. Why are you turning? Oh my gosh. Fight them, you fools. I'm dead. That's 2 hitboxes. And they're still walking up the stairs. One of them was smart. That was insane. He killed a pig. The other pig killed him. He avenged his family. That was amazing. Alright, so it's time to do something fun. Everybody in the chat, let me know who's going to win the battle. Will it be the pigs or will it be the shadows? So bacon or shadows. Let me know who's going to win, okay? Bacon or shadows. Joshua says, good farms. Oh, it's an excellent farm. This is an amazing farm. Chalice Dungeons, I think, are the absolute best, but this one's not bad at all. There's 2 really good farming spots. Why did I do that? No! Iframes, baby. I'm invincible. I will parry you every day. Every day. If I have to. To avenge myself. Uh-oh. Let's try to parry this guy. No. Wait. Never mind. He's good. He's real good. Ranks is all this way just to kill a baby. He deserves it. I don't know if he deserves it, man, because it's not. I don't know if it's so much the baby's fault. I know that I think he's probably hosting the nightmare, but he's just a product of the union of an extra-dimensional being. And I don't know if it's a human or a Thumerian in this case, but I don't know. I don't know who the mother is. I guess it's Queen Yharnam, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. He's still innocent. He's kind of innocent. He's a baby. You know, what does he know? What does he know? Okay, is it bacon or shadows, guys? No! Get away, get away, get away, get away. You guys are idiots. Why aren't you coming? Hey, bros. Now you have an unfair disadvantage. Oh, okay, well, looking pretty good for the piggies right now. Okay, pigs won. I can't believe it. I didn't want the pigs to win. Ah, balls. Okay. Nope. You know, I really wanted the shadows to kill at least one of them. That's fun. That's awesome. Okay, no more playing. This time I'm just gonna kill them all myself, because apparently you can't bank on the shadows to do anything, right? The shadows of Yharnam, man, they're so, or at least not to me, but they're so awesome whenever you're fighting them as bosses, but then when they're regular enemies, they're squishy as all get out. So you can't rely on them to take out the pigs, which up to this point have been relatively easy. So a little disappointing, shadows. A little disappointing. James Storm says, body is the framework, determines movement and attack behaviors. Ah, okay. Head, tail, and appendages determine finesse and diet. If you put a shark head on a T-Rex, would you call it a fish or a dinosaur? Yeah, okay, see, I like that. See, that's the kind of logic I like to kind of work through. Rank says the abyss. Oh, the abbeys. Oh, the abyss. The abbeys of the abyss. I let this go way too far. My bad. Chat, I am terrible at multitasking. Hello? No? No? Okay. Kind of panicking. There you go. Why am I not wearing the Cainhurst set? That's why I'm losing. I didn't even realize. That's why I need my new set. I spent all of that cash. All those echoes for what? Really? Mr. He's like one-hit Sam here. Try again. Maybe next time, buddy. Okay, so let's grab this. Quicksilver bullets. So Bacon totally won, like, by a long shot. And I mean, they've been killing me like crazy. Normally, I do not have that much trouble getting past them. But normally, I also have the Augur of Abritus, so I can just spam that. Augur is super amazing. It's so powerful. Oh my gosh, I've never worn this armor. It looks so... Oh, and it's got the asymmetry. It's got a nice little shaw thing on the left. I love it. Oh my gosh, this looks good. That is me. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. And it fits perfectly with the sword because the sheath is just off to the side. Oh my gosh. Like stuff like little details like that. Love that. Get out of here. Let's get those tonsils. Have you killed Logarius? I kicked his ass, actually. Yes, I did. I went to Cainhurst and kicked all the ass that was there. I did Alfred's little quest and I resurrected the queen after he beat her to a pulp. Can't believe the pigs won. I would do it again, but I'm so mad at these guys now. I'm not timing that really well, aren't I? You stop it, you evil thing. No. Let's see who wants to aggro the furthest. That's the one I'll kill. Ah, who's the most aggressive? Someone's behind me! That would have been a great move to do like a minute ago, you jerk. Get away. Okay, where's my... How are you falling all the way down here? Are you kidding me? And remember, we need to go down there, okay? So remind me to go down that pathway so we can grab the Wandering Madness and like some other item. There's 2 things down there, I think. What a jerk. I hate the pigs. The pigs have destroyed my life. I'm sick of the pigs. I'm a big fan of both, but I'll go with bacon because bacon's life. Heck yeah. Dude, bacon is delicious. I'm going to refresh the chat because it's acting weird for some reason. I don't know why. It just like doesn't like pulling in messages from both platforms. And I get that. I do get that. This armor looks so amazing. Oh my gosh. Other than the... okay, so everything about this game is cool to me. But in particular... My favorite outfit is the hunter garb, the one that you get from the sewers. There's the variants without the cape. I myself like the cape. And it's just an excellent looking outfit. It's the titular outfit for the game. I love it. I wear it even in my off-stream file. I'm wearing that. I've been wearing it the entire game. It's just so good, in my opinion. Well, that was a little early, but it's fine. But anyways, this is incredible. Like, I have not ever worn this set. It looks so good. I can't believe how good it looks. This is probably is my second favorite. And then third, probably the Executioner set. And then I wish the Ashen Hunter set was a little different, but that one's pretty decent. I just like the hat that goes with it. Okay, can we win, please? Joshua says, gonna be lurking through playing Underbellies a little bit. Okay, sweet. No worries, no worries. Oh my gosh. Underbellies. I was like, I didn't know what that was. I was like, okay, yeah, okay. To each his own is what I was thinking. Rank says, Alfred is a Chad. Beats a Immortal Queen to mush. Avenges Ligarius. And dies. I don't know if he just died. I think he might have died by his own hand, you know? If you know what I mean. To be a martyr, right? Like Logarius, like his hero. Ender lilies. I can't believe that it predicted the text and said underbellies. That's pretty awesome, though, actually, if you think about it. I need iframes now, please. Get wrecked, man. No. Alright, you know what, Porky? Why do you do this to me? Okay, now we win. What a freaking mess, my gosh. And right in his liver. Okay, everybody just calm down. Okay. Enough of the squealing and the pig noises. Okay, blood vial, and then we can grab these items. So that's probably the better strategy. Have one aggro and then hope that you don't die. It works. Where's the bell ringing chick? I'm gonna have to kill her soon. And then watch, I'm gonna get invaded. Have to do it all over again. Come here, dudes. Ooh, there's all four? I don't know if I can fight all four at once. Hiya! Oh, I need those iframes, damn you. Okay, if I die to the shadows, I'm gonna cry. Okay, who's gonna be more aggressive? I suck at the game. Oh my, why did I run and jump into the swords? I didn't mean to do that at all. I was holding circle, and then I started moving up, and then I removed circle really quickly, and I tapped it again. Oh no, I'm sad. Matthias says, so the hunt for lowest grass and Yagu leaves is over. Nice. It only took you 3 hours. I rediscovered, found them in the Ghoul City. All is now right again with the world. So now we know if we ever play Nightmare Frontier, we know that you have to go to the Ghoul City for that annoying quest. I'll commit that to memory. I can't believe I've died here as much as I have. But this is good practice, actually, for the 100% guy. Get wrecked. Die. Swing and a miss. Die. If only those other shadows would have been this easy. But they started getting a little angry. This outfit looks good. I mean, it looks so good. Oh, hey. Hey, hey. Hey now. I don't think so. Really? Mr. Shadow. When you telegraph like that, you make it so easy. Okay. Now we're good. I feel good. I'm just going to go down here, because if not, I'm going to forget. Oh, that's not the way. No, I'm not. I'll end up there. You can drop off here, though, actually, but it's fine. Alright, Piggy. I wish your brothers were as docile as you. And there it is. I'm about to get invaded, I just know it. I sense it. Hello. Come on, come on, come on. Why didn't you charge me? Alright, come on, baby. We gotta do this. Tonsillectomy. Activated. Oh, balls. Okay, that was fine. I'll take that. Yeah, no thank you. I don't care. I'll take that hit. I'll take that hit. Trade me. I will trade all day. Whew. Ender Lilies, that's a fun game. I have a key for Ender Magnolias. They actually sent me a key a while back. Just haven't got around to playing it yet. I certainly want to play that though. Really looking forward to it. Ender Lilies was an excellent Metroidvania when it first came out. I spent a lot of time on it, and that was one where I went through and got 100% my first playthrough on stream. It was a feat. Hello. Are you all okay? Candleman, okay. I'd prefer the other bro, but that's fine. Hi. Don't you dare do that, you jerk. Can somebody else fight me now? Oh, why? Okay, that goes way too far. Okay, that's fine. Oh my gosh, I almost cursed. Whew. Almost said some bad words. Come here, buddy. I feel like his friend's gonna show up instead. Oh, he's dead. You're next. Oh my gosh. I was gonna roll through that, but I thought that the fire would have dissipated. He's trying to two-hand that? This guy's loco. Okay. Dead. Now, is there any other... That's it. Now we go down here. We gotta sprint, I think. No. He's not here yet. There's another Yharnam bro. That's right. Oh. Hey. Can't see. That's where you're at this whole time? Not a smart move on my part. Where the hell is the other one? Ugh. Oh, if I die, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, finally. Good gravy. I was panicking, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little nervous there. Ugh! Iframes. I could have shot him there and got the interrupt, but that's fine. We're gonna get the bloodstone chunks instead. Gonna get our pride back, and we're gonna go to grab these blood vials and grab the slay that wandering madness that's somewhere. Should be over here. Look at that moon. That moon is like obscenely bright. Get wrecked. Give me the bloodstone chunks. Yeah. We got 3. And then we can go this way, and we'll drop down to that area that I was like, we're going to go this way. I have 100,000 echoes. That's not bad. Not too shabby, as they say. Not too shabby. Alright, so from here, all we need to do is run up the staircase that I've been avoiding somehow, for some reason. We already grabbed the item I thought that was up here. That's great. This is Queen Yharnam. I don't know why, but people always kill her. I don't think that's cool. Why would you do that? But people always kill her here. To me, I don't. She's obviously sad, so. And then you can get Yosefka's vial from this chest right here. But if you already have one on your person, you cannot grab a second, so. I just leave it there. We'll drop down here. And we're at our next shortcut, which is the very beginning where we got invaded by that fool that I guess was trying to troll us or something. I don't know. It was an interesting attempt. Probably made a clip out of it. We're going to go here. And we're good to go. Ranks says, on my first playthrough after I killed Mikolash, I skipped all of this by just running all the way to the elevator. Yeah, you went straight to it, right? And it happens. Happens a lot. I really like the look of this. This is just a good looking build, like aesthetically. With the Ludwig's blade, man, looks good. Looks really good. Okay, and then I don't think I have anything stronger right now, do I? That's arcane. I think we're all set, pretty much. Now this one. Oh, we can do more damage, you say. Boost rally potential. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's even better, though. I'd rather have plus 18. Just pure damage is all I need. I'm a simple man. Really simple. Attack versus beast down. No thank you. The cursed gems, I don't know. I prefer just not to use them. If the curse is minimal and it's not like something crazy, it's fine.
Very well. Let me.
Oh, we're trying to get to 18. Well, I guess we could still get to 18 for the DLC because we're about to get through all the base game. That'll work for now, and then I'll just spend the rest on vials. And then we're good. And we'll go fight Marigold's Wet Nurse. I think I teleported to the wrong... No, I'm good. From there I can take the shortcut that we just opened up. It all comes together. Alright, so from here all we do is we head up these stairs, we make a left, and then we go all the way to where we drop down the elevator for Mensis, for the brain of Mensis anyways, but instead this shortcut is now opened. So we can just take our lift right back up. And once we get to the top, we can send it down in case we die. I don't anticipate dying, but then again, who does? So there's Queen Yharnam. Goodbye, my friend. Shouldn't it be interesting if you could like do a gesture and she respawns? I've never tested it, but I'd imagine that's possible. Rank says, by the way, what ending are you going to do? You know, I think I'm going to do the Moon Presence. But I'm not going to beat it yet. We're going to jump into some DLC because I haven't played the DLC in like 7 years and I haven't ever beaten it. So I need to prepare for my 100% guide. And the only way to do 100% of the game is to do the DLC, right? So I got the base game down. Like all this has been off memory. So we just need to do the rest of it. So that's Marigold's little carriage. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Look at my mask. It looks so cool. This cutscene's pretty creepy. I think the wet nurse is really nice. She's just trying to protect the baby, and she's doing her job. I don't think she harmed the baby. She may have because it stops crying, but it actually keeps crying until the very end. And once you defeat her, then the crying ceases. So I don't think she hurt the baby. I need to get out of the way. I did not want that to happen. Alright. No, I always mess that one up. The timing. You gotta wait just a little bit. I dodged way too early. She's backed up in this corner here and I really don't like that. You can still get hit from the back here, so just make sure you're kind of mindful of things. I don't like that she's backed up in this corner. There you go. Fight me with your back to the center, madam. I might have interrupted that technique, and that's a good thing. I think I interrupted it. Her little clone tactic, I hate that. A lot of people have trouble with this fight. If she does the clone technique, I'll show you guys a really neat little technique I use to avoid it. To trivialize it, if you will. Damn it. Where'd she go? No, 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 don't start doing stuff. Okay, I need some iframes here. Never want to get in front of all those knives. Remember, Pierce hurts these guys really good, so never a bad thing to do your piercing strikes. Too early, but we got it off anyways. Another one. I need to go this way. I typically don't like circling around that way, but it's fine. Certain enemies I like circling around in certain directions. Like her, I like to circle to her right, which is our left. Other bosses I like to circle to the right, which is their left. Like a Britus, for example. Are you doubling up on the same strike, madam? I interrupted her little clone technique, so I won't be able to show you guys, but if you do a piercing attack that deals enough damage, you can typically cancel out her attack pretty consistently. If she does actually proc it, just run counterclockwise, and as soon as you see another one pop up, just then sprint, and then after you pass it, then you just start jogging again, and as soon as one appears, you then sprint, and you do that for about the 30 seconds that attack lasts, and you're done. So the baby stopped crying, and now the nightmare has been slain. Ugh, that kind of tugs at the old heartstrings. It's a tough one. That's a tough one. It feels so satisfying when you dodge her attacks. Yeah, it does. Her attacks are... again, like every single boss in this game, I like them all. Even the ones that are more gimmicky and less skill-based and more like, oh, this is the mechanic here. But yeah, absolutely love this game and the bosses. But yeah, so now I guess we need to jump into the DLC, right? Because otherwise she's going to be like, Gehrman's waiting at the foot of the tree. Go fight him at the foot of the tree, like every 10 seconds.
Good hunter, don't game. Very well, let me stand close.
Okay. How close? 15. And...
Farewell, good hunter.
now we need to go to the Cathedral Ward, maybe? I don't remember. It's where you get the top hat and all that stuff, right? It's like the second set that you get for the hunter garb. Oh man. Finally the game that allows us to kill and consume babies. Consume babies. Let me see, let me think. It's in a courtyard. But which courtyard? Not this one. It's certainly not here. This will be good to remember too for the outline. It's over here. Grab me. Oh, hey. Easy. I don't have to. You don't have to squish that hard.
Their children too.
Okay.
And their children forever true.
Indeed. Indeed. This is awesome. This is all new territory for me. So, you know how I've been pretty much been able to walk through and tell you guys, hey, this is where you get this, this is where you get this. I'm not going to be able to do that for here because I haven't played this in 7 years and I have not completed it. So, this is where you guys shine. This is where you guys got to show me what to do, where to go. So, it looks like the Cathedral Ward. Happy days. Alright, so we've got... what's the layout here? We got this door, which is an elevator? No. That's where we would go. Okay, okay. What do we got? Eileen would be standing here, but she's not. There's a giant mass of stuff. I don't know what that is. So let's see. We could go here. Let's see if there's anything tucked away in this corner. Oh, I like that. Let's kill him real quick. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's go this way and probably get stopped early. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. You quit that. From a mile away. Mind you. Wait. Okay. We got the Tampering Damp Blood Gem. Old hunter cap, hell yeah. I love new gear. That's what I'm talking about. Hells yeah. We can't open this yet, which means it'll be opened from a lever on the other side, I'm sure. Poor guy, he died. He didn't know how to shoot. He didn't know how to do viscerals. Twin blood stone shards. So this must be, we might be over leveled for this, but it's fine. No problem to do the DLC a little. Rather do it later than too early. Oh, there's little crazy guys. Really? Ugh. That was way too late. I like the weapon. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, yes. Oh, you're not gonna like this, buddy. This guy is crazy. Blood vials, thank you. We can go down here first because it looks like there's some stuff. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, lovely. You would think there'd be an item there, but instead there's an item here. Old hunter glove. So we're gonna find the whole old hunter set, probably around here. This is neat. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not taking off this Canehurst set. This is too crispy, far too crispy. All right, now what? That's the gate that's locked. Okay, perfect. So we just circle around. Love it. Give me more of the set, baby. Oh, okay, never mind. That's fine. Well, a nice sprawling open area. Maybe we just circle around here first. Grab the rest of the stuff. Frenzied cold blood. Okay. Very good. Oh, these guys, they're dead. Okay, cool. I thought he was sleeping. We got all kinds of crap. Lots of items, lots of items. Why did I face the other direction? Somebody explain. Okay. I kind of want to see how far these pathways go so I can grab everything along the way. And I want to see, like, do I clear this area out first or what? You know, like, what's the best path? Is this the other side of that gate? No, it's not. Hello. What'd he call me? He called me something. I don't like it. See, normally I would augur Vibritas there and he'd be, like, dead. There's little crow babies down there. That probably opens the big gate, right? The big gate. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it does, but I love exploring new areas, trying to figure out the best, like, path and stuff. What is the most optimal route? Yeah, that's the crows down there. I didn't even see you, brother. How did that... Okay, I didn't time that right. So I didn't realize they were just going to be regular enemies, and they're pretty powerful. I mean, like, they have lots of health, you know, considering. It's usually a visceral and then some. What are these dogs called? I don't know. Evil bastards. Evil dogs. They look really cool. They look like Dobermans. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the best route, just for the sake of, like, seamless traversal. So let's go and grab the rest of the stuff real quick. I guess that's the way down, yeah. Madman's knowledge, yes please. I think this is the actual path, right? Yeah, okay. Making sure I'm not missing anything. We'll circle around here, hug the left side. These guys probably won't like torches, yeah. Nice. We got the blood vials. Always appreciated. Does this open? It does not. The hunter's just going to town on these kids. There's He's like raging out on him. Why are you hitting them so hard, sir? It's finesse! It's about finesse, sir. Like so. Not a bad combo. Blood Vial 3, love it. And let's see. He killed like everybody for me, which not bad. He's done well. Alright, so now that we grabbed everything there, I guess we can circle back up and around. Oh, there's some bros. The heck is this? I feel like that can be used against me. I would have got... I would have triggered that trap. I've been in the Chalice dungeons a bit too long, my friend. That's not gonna work on me. I can't. So we'll be coming up and around to grab that. I hate the items that are just out of reach. Like, there's nothing worse than being like, I have to get that. I have to remember that. I'll come back for you, my sweet. I'm so glad that we didn't get tricked by that little oh my god, a trap. Dogs can always have like 0 poise, so if you shoot them, no matter what size, they will fly. Molotov cocktails. Okay. Up we go. That's where that one dude was, I think, where we should see the crows down below. Or this, oh, that's the switch. The crows one is up ahead. Okay. So we come this way. Go up these steps. I guess this is where we grab the item then. How much further does that pathway go, though? Good gosh. I'm like so like, where do I go? Because I don't want to go too far any one direction. So then we have this as well. A little fire trap, it seems. And then this. So let's just see what this does. It looks like the path that actually closes. Why are y'all so scared? I don't even have light. I don't even have a light source on me. And they're just chilling like that. They're like, oh god. It's too bright. Too bright. Alright, here we go. No more Krogs. These are just standard crows. This will be the shortcut, I suppose, for that area that we just faced off in. Okay, good, good. So I guess that's the best path so far. Oh, I love how bloody I am. This looks good. It really adds to the aesthetic. I got more puppy dog creature things. Ow, okay. Now you guys are being crazy. Impressive. Really? I'm just being just as stubborn as they are. Okay, so now we go this way. Oh, there's another one. Didn't see you there. Come this way. Just roll off, I guess. What's this? Nobody wants to chat with me through the window, huh? All the Yharnamites, well, the first few ones that you meet are so rude. Okay, 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 hold on. You get him. How's that? He's like really angry when he's hunting. Oh my gosh. Okay. I timed that good and I panicked. Oh my gosh. Okay. There you go. Yikes, these guys are crazy. Why are they so crazy? I can't time that right because I can't aim. I can't aim it good enough. I'm panicking. Bruh. I don't know your moveset very good, so you scare me. There you go. I like that attack. I love parrying human enemies. I do too. It's incredibly satisfying. But those guys, whew, wasn't ready for that. So we got a vermin. Vermin can be used to upgrade the, well, level up in the Covenant of Vaulter. So you just need a few, and you can actually get his helmet and take his place. So it's excellent. Even though you're offline, for example, if you weren't actually doing the Covenants as intended, there's an offline mechanic that allows you to continue anyways. So we got the Beast Cutter. Heard a lot about that weapon. Heard a lot about that. Awesome. I'm so glad it just didn't continue like sprawling pathway and everything. Good stuff. Now we're going to go check out that one area that I've been curious about. This is not it. I've been curious about this one pathway back here. Those are the crows. I keep doing that. Wait, was that it? Oh no, that was the same path. Okay, I'll be damned. I'll be darned. Oh, I missed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I've never parried these guys, but I've never tried to. Let's see. I usually just slash them. They're fast. That was a very slow attack, though, but when he strikes with his left hand, very slow. The right-handed slashes are a little fast. Nothing tucked away in this corner. But collecting vermin is super important because that'll help us level up Walter's quest. And then, of course, collecting blood dregs will also allow us to level up another quest, the Covenant, I should say. And by getting the highest level, or the level 2 in one area and level 5 in the other, you're able to unlock unique outfits. Really? What is happening? Why are the old hunters like so filled with rage? Oh, it's an old hunter. That's like a Cthulhu, bro. Oh my gosh. Can I parry these dudes? No. Can I parry these guys? I can. Oh my gosh. I should have just gone with my gut. Wait. Okay. Good gravy. Oh, I can't wait for the Augur Vibritus. Oh, sorry. That was a panic. Oh my god. Okay. That's easy. Every day, bro. Every day you do that. This is what I'm gonna do. Right. Iframes, love it. Why am I panic doing? Okay. I'm panic parrying. There you go. Let me get my health back. Maybe not. Okay, I was gonna get some rally instead. That was a lot. Why was he so angry? Everybody's angry in the DLC. Grab this. Circle around. I say we should circle around before we just head up here. But let me just take a peek. I would like to see what is up ahead. Yeah, who knows? I don't remember any of this, to be honest. We're gonna run down to this cavern though. This looks inviting. I think I'll switch to watching on YouTube and talk to the chat. Twitch is getting glitchy. Twitch is glitchy, man. Twitch is glitchy. A lot of my YouTube bros are just lurking though right now. They're lurking it up. Okay, that looks cool. I feel like I went too far. Okay, we're gonna go back up actually. This probably is the path, the intended path to continue onward. Let me just go up the stairs and see what happens there. Ranks is going to be switching over to join the YouTube bros, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm trying to grow back my Twitch community as well. Slowly but surely. Oh my. A boss already? This is a boss arena. Must be. That looks crazy. You don't look dead. Eye pendant? An eye pendant which unlocks the surgery altar. There are 2 cathedrals in the hunter's dream. One lies past the river of blood, and another contains the private research hall of the healing church. Only chosen members of the healing church or their lamentable patients can enter the research hall using the eye. Huh. Grants eyes to the surgery altar skull. So I wonder. Okay. I wonder if it's just lore saying only members of the healing church, or I have to wear like that kind of garb, you know? Who knows? Matthias says, random thought / question. Actually, random comment. They're mowing right outside my window, so if it sounds like the apocalypse is happening, it's because it is outside my window. Matthias says, random thought question. Inhuman, since you're playing Bloodborne, you may or may not be a horror game fan. I love horror games, actually. Resident Evil series is one of my favorites. Gosh, there's a lot of good horror games out there, but The Suffering was fantastic as well. There's a lot of really good ones. If you have you seen and heard of Slitterhead? I have. The thing is about Slitterhead is I've only actually seen the trailer, no gameplay footage yet, so that leaves a little bit of concern for me. It makes me a little concerned about the gameplay, that it might not be nearly as amazing or fluid. Those, you know, CG trailers are, I don't know, they're always excellent to watch, fun to watch, but they're not very, they don't paint an accurate portrayal of the game at launch, so I would like to see at least a gameplay trailer to take a look and see if I'm going to be interested in it further. But yeah, I would definitely check it out. And the fact that it said, you know, they did say it was coming out in October, but I've seen nothing or heard nothing since, which is concerning to me. Ranks back on YouTube. What's going on? Hello, YouTube. Matthias says, and if so, did you or have you had any thoughts, opinions on the? Okay, I shared my opinions already. I think the concept is amazing. I love that, like that. I think it's Japanese based, that Japanese style horror. You know, it reminds me a lot of Parasite, the Maxim. But I absolutely love that kind of horror, that like body disfigurement type of horror. It's really cool. Okay, why? He's alive. I know he will. I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? He's a beast, so we'll leave this out. Oh my gosh. That's it? He's gonna let me go out. Okay. I feel like I'm not doing something right there to trigger that boss fight, but yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions. If it plays like it looks, you know, and it's not like where you have a lot of combat abilities and more so you're having to avoid these creatures, I think it's going to be pretty good. But I have a feeling that it might be where you have a little bit more combat type, you know, mechanics involved. And after a while, you start losing like that novelty of the fear that you have for those enemies. But I think it'd still be good. Conceptually, I love the enemies. They look fantastic. But I just wish... that I wasn't getting shot at. What the balls, man? But yeah, I wish we could see some gameplay. Get that thing off your head. Huh. They're like the... Oh gosh. Like the beasts. The beasts that cover their head. The cloaked beasts. There you go. That's the stuff. Playing Bloodborne made me schizophrenic. It happens. Yeah, it happens, Ranks. Not a problem. Join the club. Matthias says, yeah, a gameplay trailer is definitely needed, especially since it's coming out in 2 months. Lest we forget about the tragedy of a game that was Dolmen, and I sadly wasted my money on it. One of the reasons for my life motto, actually. You know, Dolmen was pretty terrible. Normally I don't join the hate bandwagon, as we say. But it was not a very polished game, and the fact that like all the trailers were always like these CG like renders of our models rendering, and it's like 3D circling around and stuff. I was like, yeah. And so whenever I played it, I was like, yeah, it's incredibly unpolished. It definitely deserves to live in a different era, not the current console gen for sure. It's pretty bad, but I haven't beaten it yet, so I would like to beat it at some point. I actually started a playthrough of it. Oh, they have bombs. I can't interrupt that. Okay. So anyways, I started a playthrough of it, and I got to this one boss that was just so cheap. Like, the animations and stuff are so unpolished that it's hard to time parries and things like that. It's hard to do anything in that game because the visual, I'm stuck. The visuals don't match. And like they're so janky, like for whatever reason, like if you're trying to like, oh, let me block this or do whatever, like you're getting hit from a mile away, or they're just kind of like teleporting in front of you. Not like a cool teleport like animation. It's just literally the model is moving towards you at such a weird, like staggeringly unrealistic speed or whatever, that it's just like the model is like traveling through space. It looks really bad. But anyways, yeah, it was pretty bad. Wait, where am I? I'm here at the beginning. I did enjoy the concept, like because it reminded me of Hellpoint, but it didn't deliver on any one of those fronts at all. So kind of a shame. But I did spend all that. I mean, it was an expensive ass game too. It was not cheap. It was not cheap. It was like a full price game. It was like $50. So it should have been like $20. Certainly wasn't worth the price. It was incredibly unpolished. Hey, crow dudes. All right. I wonder if that cleric beast thing is back up and running. I don't have a light source, and they're just running away. Maybe because I'm hitting them with radiant. I don't know. They don't seem to like what I'm doing to them, and that's fine. They deserve it. Yeah. That's the stuff. Okay, why are these doors closed? Do they open every time? Well, I don't need to watch that again, but let's just go back down here. That's really odd. I need to understand the mechanics of that cathedral that opens up, the Grand Cathedral. Like, what do I do to trigger the boss fight? Matthias says, yeah, I was so let down by Dolmen. I was also looking forward to Bleak Faith Forsaken so many years before it came out, and then they released the game, and my god, what a tragedy. Oh, it's that bad? It's that bad? Bleak Faith Forsaken, I think, is getting a console release, so I was going to check it out. I had heard that it was bad, but again, I wasn't entirely sure what to believe. That sucks, because I was going to try it out. A lot of people said Hellpoint was terrible. I thought it was great, though. I loved the Hellpoint. Hellpoint was good. Hellpoint was tons of fun. Hello. Really? I'm too early? There you go. Good. I might as well just kill him with shots. Yeah, you don't want to chance it for the price. That makes sense. So Bleak Faith Forsaken is also bad, huh? I didn't realize. I had heard some bad things about it, but you never really know what to believe these days. I need y'all to come closer. Okay, Bro is ready. How did that not parry? That was, I thought, perfectly timed. Strike. That should have parried him. He was in midair. Okay, so we're not going to try that attack anymore. We'll wait for the wide arcing strikes then in that case. Forward, R2, R1. Bob's your uncle, as they say. It's already been released on consoles. It's like $40, but I'll wait for a sale if I do get it. Oh, it has been. I knew there was a console port coming. It was a game that I had on my research list, but I just was like, I've heard too many bad things about it. I don't really, at this point, I'm still bouncing back from like a huge like financial valley I've been in for the last few months. So I'm like, yeah, I can't just buy random games. Like Black Myth Wukong is like, I've been trying to save up for that. So that's about as far as I can go. It's about as far as I can stretch the good old budget. And hopefully it pays off. I'm hoping that game is really good. Even just for my enjoyment, aside from like a content creation perspective. Why do I hear stuff? Oh, these fools. I hate these enemies. Ugh, that was scary. Matthias says, I had also played Hellpoint, and well, Hellpoint was the perfect example of what you get for what you pay. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of it being unpolished, but if you give it some time, that was actually, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The animations and stuff are pretty stiff and all that, but the lore is fantastic, and the level design is pretty awesome as well. And I did like the concept like that, the black hole timing thing, like when you mess around with all those different like switches and things like that to, you know, time it up, line it up with a black hole. And I thought that was awesome. A delayed Molotov. So that's what the kids call them. When they call delayed Molotovs, I call grenades. Okay, really? Okay. Don't you dare do that. Okay, so I don't want to drop off yet. Yes, there's an item there, but I don't know if I can circle back around safely without going to that pit of blood. So we'll continue searching this area first. Just remember that that is a pathway. So that would be the way out. Okay, so you could drop down from there then. Yeah, that's not bad. He's still dead. He's dead from my... What just happened? I did not think he was going to self-destruct like that. You gotta be kidding me. What a bastard. Okay, then we go this way. Alright, so instead, we're going to drop down from above. I cannot believe that. But yeah, Hellpoint wasn't like incredibly expensive, and it was, I think, I mean, it was flawed, you know, surely. But it was good. I enjoyed it. Okay, so these, like, you see these blood-drinking fellows over there? The variants, at least at Canehurst, don't like radiant damage, and they don't like thrust either, so if we can do either... Oh my gosh. He sees me. They aggro from so far. What are you doing, bro? Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, that was 3. Give me that. Yeah. Shower me in that stuff. This house kind of looks like the house you go in to unlock the skip in Central Yharnam. It is. It's the exact same layout. A lot of this in the DLC are reused assets. It's just essentially you're going into a different time. Same place, different time. I'm sorry, that didn't work. No, 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 no. I have to beat you to it. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I'll get your blood later. Just quit hitting me, you bastard. Okay, 1. I like it. We'll do that combo from now on. Whew. Okay, that was sucky. And then we got these bros. That one is not... I thought that was his head. That's his butt bone. That's his butt bone. No, no, no. We don't want that. These guys are a lot easier than the Canehurst brethren. They rely mostly on projectiles. Now, I'm gonna get poisoned, but... The Canehurst version of those guys are ridiculously hard. They're so fast, they jump around, I mean, they're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so I feel like I can go, yeah. I feel like there's a whole pathway over here. Come to me! Bloodstone Chunks. Matthias says, I'm also a big fan of Deck 13's The Surge games, and of course the original Lords of the Fallen, as well as the remake sequel. I'm not sure what the newest Lords game was supposed to be. It was kind of like a reboot, and it was supposed to, I don't know. Well, I don't know why you'd ever release the same game, a game with the exact same name. I do not understand why they did that. It was really dumb marketing, in my opinion. The original Lords of the Fallen I thought was fantastic. In terms of the Surge games, I've only played the first one, and I have a 100% guide on my channel on that as well. But in regards to that, I have a lore video on the Surge that I thought it performed so poorly. It's one of my worst performing videos of all time, but it's one of my favorite theories. What the ball? Can he just do that? No. No! Stop! I need the auger of Abritus Fool. I don't like this guy. Get that instead. No, I'm sorry. Never mind. I can't parry you because I can't see. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. This guy. With the Augur of Abritus, it'd be so much easier. So I need to play the Surge 2. Rank says, these foes were so annoying in Cainhurst. Like, why are you so fast and big at the same time? Exactly. They're like fleas. Like fleas on steroids. They're the worst. Matthias says, I wish they'd make another Surge game. Really like the unique beat a boss, a certain way to get a rare version of the boss open. Very cool. I enjoyed that. I loved that mechanic. One of my favorite mechanics, in fact. Some of my first videos on my main channel, whenever I wasn't a lore channel, my very first, my main channel, my very first videos were featuring Lords of the Fallen and how to get those secret weapons or variants of the weapons by defeating the boss a unique way. So that's really funny. But yeah, so we have a lot of the same taste, very similar taste. Matthias says, oh really? I gotta check out that lore video on the Surge. You've indeed piqued my interest, good sir. It was during a time where like my videos were, oh, I missed that. That's good to know. My videos at that time were like hit or miss, and they were not, they didn't do, that one did so poorly. But it's one of my favorite theories. One of my favorite theories. What is he doing? Why are you so hard? Okay. Oh, you just did your weapon thing. Oh, you're fast, and I don't like that. No. Balls! I didn't think you followed me. It should be easy to interrupt him with this weapon. There you go. Golly. But anyways, yeah, that was an excellent game in my opinion. The Surge was so good, and I thought the original Lords of the Fallen was also very good. One of the best non-FromSoft Souls-likes in my opinion. The new Lords of the Fallen was also pretty decent. I liked the lore. It was kind of everywhere with the gameplay. I mean, it was good, but then at the same time, like I played it and beat it before the first patch, and I was gonna do a lore video on it, and I have like the whole footage and everything. Like it's like 15 episodes or so, but I just never got around to it because of time constraints and all that. But Liza P was doing, was performing so much better, and I was really focused on that as well. So I had to like kind of pick what I had to prioritize at the time. But Lords of the Fallen was decent, really decent. The new one, anyways. The patches were much needed, though. Some of the enemies, it was just so unfair. It was like incredibly unfair, unbalanced, if you will. But it ended up being pretty good. It took a while, but it ended up being, so like as the updates were going, I was doing videos on, oh, okay, here's how you get the different events, here's how you get the golden bucket set and whatever else on. and then it kind of just fell off because there's other games that I had to spend some time on. So, but yeah, still the asset. Okay, it's like it broke, but I don't know why it's happening. That's interesting. But anyway, so I think it's a good game. A lot of people gave it a lot of hate. I think it was a solid game, but there was a lot of parts that were unfair. And then going into Umbral was a little broken. Umbral was a little broken. Alright, so all we do is we're going to bring him up here to an open area we can actually fight in. If his little bro really wants to do this, you really want to follow me, I'll kill you first. I missed. Way too late. And now, right on time. Dash forward, R2. Oh, he dodged it. You just get 2 viscerals then, my friend. If you want to be all a jerk about it. Boom. Boom. Alright. Got the blood vial. So yeah, that's a good strategy. Just bring him up here and bait that arcing, like that wide sweeping attack. So much easier that way. Okay. And one for your friend. If I recall correctly, there's just this guy here. We grabbed all the items. Good for us. Circle around. I think there's some bros. No, there's a bro around here. Several bros, in fact. We're just going to drop down, though, because we already cleared out that little house area anyway, so. Alright, so here we go, dropping down. Bloodbug City. Ow. I was just going to commend you guys for not using melee as much as your Canehurst brethren. That attack almost killed me in the Chalice dungeons. I don't know how many times. They spam that attack in the Chalice dungeons. Like, hard. 1, 2, 3. So 3 R2s. I probably could charge him as well to do even more damage, but it's fine. Uh-oh. No, my gosh. Okay. Nope. 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 Nope, sir. Gonna heal. I missed. But he missed too. He just went right back to lapping up the blood. Okay. Yeah, these guys are much easier than their brethren. Even though my timing sucks. I'm dodging right into the strike every time. If I had the Augur of Breedis, this little fight with the dude with the machine gun and the Gatling gun would be so much easier. That is a tough battle, though. Yeah, it's really just the terrain that was helping my scene out. Okay. I can't really see this way either. Alright. You know, I could have my lamp equipped if I was smart. Can't see anything. Oh, that gun hits hard. Can't really see. I thought I would have got him there. If I could get one solid parry. That would change the tide of this fight. Yo, hold on. We're just spamming, or using all our heals here. No. Man, it's so hard to see. Okay. That's not gonna work. There, good gosh. I was waiting for him to roll into it for the longest time, but he's got tons of health, so. Nope. Need to interrupt that with my own gunshot there. Gonna spam some more bullets and then heal. And I will heal again, just to top off. Good gravy, man. That guy was annoying. Okay, so we got the Gatling gun at least. Hell yes. That's awesome, by the way. Got the actual Gatling gun. That is insanity. Got the bloodstone chunk, and then let's go get killed by whatever's in here. Big boy. Hi. I don't remember you guys being so scary. Okay, never mind. So just these are the big ones you can see like over in Old Yharnam too. I don't know why they're here. Well, I guess Old Yharnam, we're in the Old Hunter's Dream, right? Makes sense. Okay. Y'all have red eyes. Let's see. No. I said you can't even. Oh, ranks. You can't even see him. You can't do a parry. I know. I just needed to have my. I should have it equipped now. As a matter of fact. Where's my lantern? That makes it a little easier. So even if I don't have this, I can now see at least in my immediate vicinity. Speaking of elevators and secrets from your last stream, if I remember correctly, the DLC has an elevator with a secret. But of course, I haven't played Bloodborne so long. Oh, I'm sure. Trust me. If there is an elevator, I'll test it out. I do that for every Souls-like. And every Metroidvania too. If you a blood-starved baby, okay. I need to get on the other side of you, thank you. There you go. Why do you have so much health? I bet you don't like fire, huh? There's a whole blood-starved baby. What is the Chalice Dungeons? So I like to circle around the to the right, or to the left-hand side of the blood-starved beast. Still can't see nothing, but probably behoove us to still have the torch out. Quit your whining. Okay, he's dead. The warm, damp blood gem. Twin bloodstone shards. Twin bloodstone shards. Then, of course, we have... Ooh, the amygdala arm. Nice. And then, of course, we just circle back up. I love it. I love it. Let me refresh the chat, because, of course, it's freezing up on me. So, elevator secrets, huh? They just never change, do they? Plenty of elevator secrets in Elden Ring too, and all those damn dungeons. That was stressful indeed. That's how you know this is a DLC area when previous bosses are now just normal enemies. Surprise. Yeah, I know. I had no clue, but it's fine. Bloodstarved Beast is pretty easy for me. The hardest boss is, let's see. I'd say the Thumerian Descendants are kind of annoying, especially in the Chalice dungeons and like the highest difficulties. They're pretty tough for me. Okay, there you go. Gotta get that timing down a little bit better. Yeah, they're pretty annoying. And then who is the hardest boss for me? There's the Watchdog or whatever was an absolute pain because I had a fire saw cleaver, and I was so stubborn that I was like, I'm not gonna change it out. It took me like an hour to beat at the cursed dungeon, the cursed and defiled dungeon. Like, oh, not the cursed and defiled, just the cursed one. It was insanely frustrating. Okay, so I need to run up here and kill that gunner. Hello, Mr. Ranged Guy. What are you doing up here, buddy? Okay. Oh, they're everywhere. Okay, y'all are just everywhere then. Get right. That was pretty amazing looking because I rolled into that. That looked cool. That looked really cool. Okay, why are you still shooting? How many bullets did you bring, sir? Alright, so now you can drop down and kill stuff. Hello, come down here. Fight me. There's a delay on the third one. Okay, that's why I was getting the timing was so hard for me. Good old delays, I see. Okay, they're dead too. Ranks is laughing at me. The Orphan of Cost. Oh yeah, I haven't fought him yet, so that could be a difficult one for me too. I think the most difficult quote-unquote boss fight, like if you don't have the, you know, if you don't have the Augur of Abritus, man, the Bloody Crow of Canehurst is hard. Because you can do everything right. And as soon as he can hit you twice and you're dead, so that's pretty annoying. Like, I don't like being killed in 2 seconds for one mistake, but it happens because you kind of get used to it, especially if you do challenge runs all the time. It's like, oh, okay, I made one mistake, so 30 minutes of effort is for naught. What do you? Can you guys come out? Hi. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a better combo. He hasn't made it to the Orphan of Kos yet since he hasn't made the DLC. Oh no, I've heard that he's incredibly difficult. Like, I know of the boss, but I've never fought him, never like seen him. But I have heard of that. I heard that name and how it's harder than Millennia and all this other stuff. I don't know. People say a lot of the bosses in this game are hard, but I don't really have much of a challenge with this particular game. I love this game, so maybe that's why. And it's just because the combat style is just, it suits me. It's hyper aggressive, you know. Yeah, it's all about timing. It's not like so turn-based like the original Dark Souls or even Dark Souls 2, where you kind of just have to like wait, and, you know, shield up and then, you know, kind of thing. These are just so much more aggressive. I really like it. The playstyle it just suits me perfectly. So, oh no, I didn't realize the time. I have to go pick up my baby girl here in a little bit. My kiddos. Damn, I didn't realize it was so late. Okay, so yeah, I kind of have to stop here because I need to go and go pick up my kids from school. So, okay, we're on this bridge. We know we can go inside that cathedral or explore the rest of this bloody little area, so we'll probably be doing that next. We got the Constable trousers. We are covered in blood right now, which is crazy, but anyways, I do have to end. So, no, you didn't spoil it at all, Ranks. It's not a problem. I appreciate you letting me know. I'm looking forward to figuring out which is the hardest boss. We can discuss that next stream. But guess what? Tomorrow, guys, we'll be playing Black Myth Wukong, so please be sure to tune in. I'll be streaming a little earlier, probably from like 10 to 2 versus 11 to 2. That way we can get as much time as possible in the game. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Be safe and all that good stuff. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. As a full-time content creator, it's incredibly, it's just so meaningful for you guys to be able to make that little gesture because it helps me continue being able to do this full-time. So anything you do always helps. So I really appreciate the engagement. Love that you guys are chatting and all that stuff. It's so much fun building up the community this way. So really looking forward to see where our journey takes us. Tomorrow we will be journeying to the west, though, however. And I hope you guys are ready for that as well. But let me catch up on chat. I'm good at parrying, but when I fought him, I forgot to parry. It's pretty difficult if you're not prepared for him and aren't good at parrying. I'm pretty good at parrying. Like, as you can see, I usually nail parries pretty good. Rank says, bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Matthias Friend says, thanks for the streaming, Inhuman One. Thank you for stopping by again. You guys are awesome. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's stream. Super excited about it. I got to manage the stress, though. Manage the stress, though. So we got this. It's going to kick ass. We're going to do good. Going to make great videos, great content for you guys as well. So anyways, y'all be safe. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time,